Rosemary's Baby, Saturday night at 11.
Hey! It's Podblast time!
This ain't just a show, it's a time machine. Buckle up, pop culture fans. You're about to blast back with jazz. He's got the clips, got the knowledge, got the spark. Digging through the past, lighting up the dark. 16 millimeter film, vintage frames, toys and trivia, retro games, comic books, oh they're his thing. Bringing back the joy that nostalgia brings. Let's back, rewind that track. Saturday morning in a Podblast flash. Famous deaths, iconic scenes, laughs and legends from your childhood dreams. Now flip the switch, take it slow. We're going back to the golden glow. Grab your snacks, press play, don't miss your chance. It's a blast from the past with your host, Chance. Vintage commercials, Saturday flicks, old school toys and pop culture picks. From He-Man battles to joystick days, it's memory lane in the wildest ways. He's got the reels, the facts, the fire, and encyclopedia of retro desire.
Comic books, got them collectibles, showing off. Celeb birthdays, trivia toss.
Chance drops knowledge like a retro boss.
And he's got that 80s hair.
In spirit, a blast back, rewind that track. From VHS to 8-track.
As usual. And as Steve Harvey says when he hosts Family Feud, we've got a good one for you today. And we really, really do. So again, today's topics are first and foremost, remembering celebrities we love whom we lost this year with our live panel, as opposed to a dead panel, with our live panel. In fact, one of our panelists tonight, Al Hardee, has some interesting collectibles and artifacts to share with us pertaining to some of our lost celebrity souls that we will discuss in this show. And we're going to go in chronological order, like I stated. But let's bring up our panel right now, starting with Al Hardee. How you doing, Al?
Hey, Chance, what's up?
Not much, sir.
I want to tell you that when you started talking, we couldn't hear you for about the first minute.
Are you serious?
No.
Oh, that's too bad. Let me check. Well,
Yeah,
oh well. Anyway,
Okay.
you can hear me now. Can you
Yeah,
hear
we
me
hear
now?
you now, loud and clear.
All right, great. Now, I'm going to bring on Sarah in Southern California, and here she is. Hello to Sarah.
Hi, yeah, you were
Sarah.
muted. We all tried to tell you in chat.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, but I'm sure it was
My
really
whole
good.
introduction was muted. Well, let me start over again then and just explain. That really sucks. Okay.
Right.
Well,
Welcome
just,
to the
just
Nostalgic
repeat what you
Podblast.
said first. Yeah.
All right. Welcome to the Nostalgic Podblast.
Yeah.
That's right. It's Podblast time. This is your show, your weird, wonderful, informative, and hopefully fun, sense-shattering time capsule of memories of days gone by as we forge ahead together in the game of life. Remember the Milton Bradley board game of life? Well, I was more of a twisted man myself, but right now we're talking about life, specifically life experiences that we all have in common. And if you weren't alive then, maybe you'll learn something about things from before your time. That's what this show, the Nostalgic Podblast, is all about. But tonight, we're going to dial it back and remember many lost souls in pop culture history, famous folks that entertained us for years and years, and some that were relatively young who passed in 2025. That's our topic. Now, if you want to call in old school, when I open the lines, not now, but when I open the phone lines, the number is 770-438-1050, and your thoughts and comments will be read on the screen. Anyone that's watching via some of the multiple channels in this simul stream, I'll put them on the screen, old school or new school or whatever school, so people can see the comments that are watching live on YouTube or Twitch.
Now we can't cover everybody that passed away. So if there's people out there that mention somebody we may have missed, they can mention that too.
That's right.
Because we can't cover everybody.
That's right.
A lot of good people passed away this past year.
I have a question. Could you hear me when I said it's Podblast time? Did that go through at the very beginning?
And then after that, it went dead.
That's StreamYard for you. Okay. Anyway, so I just reiterated what I had said while I was muted. But today's topics, of course, are remembering celebrities whom we love that we lost this year with our live panel, as opposed to a dead panel. And in fact, as I said, Al Hardee, who's on your screen, and if you're listening, Al Hardee, he has some very interesting collectible artifacts to share with us pertaining to some of the lost celebrity souls that we'll discuss in this show. And we're going to go in chronological order, starting with January 2025, all the way to December 2025. Right. Now, Mikey's supposed to be here. I sent him the little link. I don't know where he's at. If he's in the chat, check your Twitter inbox or X inbox, because I sent you the link, because Mikey's supposed to be here. I hope he's okay.
Well, he may show up at any time, you know.
I think we should say hey to the chat, don't you guys?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's put some comments on the screen right now. Let's do it.
You have a good day today, friends. Yeah. I did.
I had a Superman day.
You had a Superman day. Well, I'm glad to hear that.
Spider-Man day.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Well, you know what? Wait. You know what time it is? It's time for me to see the friends at home in the magic mirror. Romper bumper, stomper boo. Tell me, do. Magic mirror, tell me today, did all my friends have fun at play? All my friends had fun today. I see David's having a special day today, and Olivia Joy had a special day on Sunday. I see Robin had a special day yesterday, and Dana's having a special day today, and so is Reginald and Edward John and Margaret, and I see Justin and Megan and Courtney and Brick and Mark and Rachel and Sheila and Caroline are all having special days, and Cicely and Ashley and Matthew and Jose, and I see Bonnie and Anthony and Joe had special days yesterday, and so did Tammy and Brandon and Gregory, and of course, friends, you know I see you, and I'll see you again.
Yeah, that's from what show? Romper Room. And I want to say hello to Joe Gutfeld in New York State. Hello to Face the Ace. Hello to Jennifer. Jennifer's in the house. I think that's one of Sarah's friends. Hello to Jennifer Warshanak 796. Hope I said that correctly. Hello to our friend Tracy Roth-Myers down in Florida. She was telling me there's no sound when I was muted earlier. I wish I could have seen the chat. Hello to Belt Loop 29 saying I can't hear you at the moment. And then Sarah was saying no sound chance.
Except for I wrote Mo instead of no, but then I corrected it to no. Yay.
Yeah, sorry about that, folks, but we got it all squared away. I don't know what the hell happened. That's a very annoying.
Maybe your mic wasn't turned up all the way or something.
Nah, it's a StreamYard issue, I think. But
I don't know. I never had those problems, Chance, so it's got to be a typical on your end, probably.
Really? Well, hello to Snark and Sass as well in Arkansas State. I was wondering if she won the Powerball the other night. Someone in Arkansas State won over $1 billion. 1.7 billion dollars pre-tax. Unbelievable.
Yeah, like
Where do
I
you
said,
start?
if she had one, she would have told me first. She would have like, and Sarah, guess what? And I'm like, oh, cool. You're going on vacation, are you?
Hey to
Then-
UFO Man. He has a great YouTube channel, UFO Man 1, like number 1. It's all about,
Yes.
you guessed it, UFOs. He has an awesome YouTube channel. Hello to you. And those that are listening at Fistful of Radio out of Atlanta or Podbean or Spotify, wherever you might be listening, you want to see the show, just Google search The Nostalgic Podblast or use the search engine of your preference. And at the very top, you'll see the Nostalgic Podblast YouTube channel. Click that, then click the live tab, and you'll see a picture, a thumbnail image of a lot of the lost souls like Ozzy Osbourne, and at the very top, Pope Francis. So you'll know you're in the right place if you want to see some of Al Hardee's artifacts he's going to share with us, right, Sarah?
Yes, and I was gonna say you got the photo behind you, so I mean, look for that
That's right.
thumbnail.
Yeah.
it's a living thumbnail. All right. Well, I guess we will.
I got Pope Francis right here.
Oh, yeah. I was going to ask you. About that. Here, I'll put our names on the
That's
screen.
funny.
Yeah, that's Al. Now, Al, tell people who you are. Like, where did you work? I want people that are on Sarah's channel who never heard of you to know what your story is.
Well, when I moved to Atlanta, I got a job at Turner Broadcasting, and I worked there for 13 years, working in the programming in the film department. And so it was one of the best jobs I've ever had. So, and I did that, and also worked radio part-time on the weekends at Kicks, a country station. I was a disc jockey, and I did that and worked at Turner, and then ended up working with Chance over at Cumulus Media way after that.
Yeah. And you started at Turner, which is WTCG, WTBS, and TNT.
Yeah, I started there in 1977.
Oh, I thought you said 76.
76, 77, somewhere around there.
I know
It
better
was-
than you. Yeah.
What?
I was joking. I said, I know better than you. I was kidding.
And so I worked there. When I started at Turner, there was only like 60 people in the whole company. That's when we were on West Peachtree Street in Atlanta. And then Ted bought a mansion over off 85 and, restored it. And we moved over there. And I was there when he founded CNN. He started CNN when I was there. And so I worked there, and CNN and TBS, WTBS were all in the same building. CNN was downstairs and WTBS was upstairs. It was a lot of fun. It was one of the best jobs I've ever had. I loved working there. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And then, of course, I met Bill Tush. He was one of their announcers there, and they had the Tush show. It was just a lot of a fun time. It was just a great time to work in television.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. And
It was.
when you say you ran the film, that's how the reruns of old movies and TV shows and cartoons were shown.
Well,
by
Channel
real-
17 was the first station to go on satellite, and it was all over the country. And they called it the Superstation when they went on satellite. Then when I started working there, the call letters were WTCG, Turner Communications Group. And then a few years later, he changed the call letters to WTBS, Turner Broadcasting System.
And you
then-
literally would run a projector to show the reruns. That's pretty cool.
Well, I was in the control room. I ran everything in the control room. Just like a radio station, you have a big console there, but it's a video console for television. And I worked. That's where I worked.
That's so
And the programming was on film and videotape, and all the commercials were on 2-inch videotape.
Nobody knows what that is, but you and I.
It's just like it was fun. I mean, working in television was a blast. I worked in television in my hometown of Wilmington, North Carolina. I worked there right out of high school, so I knew a little bit about television. And we were an NBC affiliate there, and I learned how to switch and program. I would stay after the 11 o'clock news, and the engineer would teach me to run the console during the Johnny Carson show. And so that's how I learned how to run the console for television, was during Johnny Carson. And
Very
then
cool.
I just took that with me when I came to Atlanta. I walked into Channel 17 right off the street and applied for a job, and they hired me the same day.
Very
It
cool.
was-
I put
it
the
was-
link
it
for
was a-
Mikey in the chat. Oh, go ahead, Al. I didn't mean to cut you off.
It was a small company back then, but Ted grew it. I mean, he just did a bang up job, and he was a great guy to work for. Then he bought the Atlanta Braves, and then the rest is history.
Very cool.
So
anyone here trying to look for Mikey? I don't know where he's at. I had sent him the link. This is all inside baseball stuff nobody cares
Right.
about. I sent him the link to join, and he's AWOL. Hope he's okay. So let's say a quick prayer
Well,
for Mikey.
You know, it is the holidays, right? Still, so he could just be out.
He's up in Canada. Yeah, he said he would be available, but I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. I just don't want him to feel slighted. We don't have the best communication because he literally only has a phone for emergencies because his phone was stolen by a homeless person. according to him. And they hacked his YouTube channel. So
yeah,
it's a little dicey. The only way I can communicate with him is through private message on X because I'm not on Facebook until I get a situation worked out where I was hacked by the Vietnamese.
Let's get started on the people who passed away.
Yeah, good. Thank you for getting us on topic. Let me show a picture. This is the first one on my list from January 1st, 2025. And this is one of the Osmond brothers, and that would be Wayne Osmond. Let me adjust the camera so that you guys are not blocked when I put a picture up. How about that? Let me see how to do that. Nope. Nope.
Well, I mean,
there it is.
There you go. You could just leave it like that during the show, since you're going to be showing images.
Yeah, because when I take the picture off, what happens? It goes like that, and I'll have to adjust it. But anyway, so Wayne Osmond was born on August 28th, 1951. He passed away, as I said, on January 1st, 2025. And real quick, we're not going to go through like a biography channel long thing about each of these lost souls, but we do want to mention them. Yeah, he died on January 1st, which was a Wednesday. Of course, he was a singer, guitarist, and founding member of the famous family act, the Osmonds. And he was 73 years old when he died. He died in Salt Lake City Hospital after suffering from a massive stroke, his sibling Meryl said on Meryl's Facebook page. Meryl Osmond.
Well, he was young. That's just really sad, you know?
Yeah.
It is.
It is sad. And I love the Osmonds and I love the Donnie Marie show, as you know, Al.
Well, I told you before on the podcast that I met Donnie and Marie when I was working at Kicks, the country station, and then 106.7 was a country station, and they showed up and they were on the morning show with Rhubarb. And so after they were on the show, they came in and I was doing production. And so we recorded a lot of liners and stuff with Donnie and Marie. They were very, very nice, you know?
Cool. Yeah.
Too bad we didn't have cell phones back then. I would have taken pictures, but anyway. I think
how they were discovered, don't you? The Osmond family.
Andy Williams show.
They're very good, sir. You knew it. I'm impressed. That's right. Very good. All right. So next on the list. All right. So he's passed away.
Donnie Osmond's first big hit was One Bad Apple.
Yeah. And then one of his big hits was Puppy Love. You know that.
Oh, yeah. That was a remake of the Paul Anka song.
That's right. Now, this gentleman, the next on our list, this is number 2 of those that died in 2025. Now, if we skip someone, let us know in the chat. But this is Mr. Brenton Wood. He died on January 3rd, 2025. And I'm going to show you his picture now. There's Brenton Wood. Now, who is Brenton Wood? Well,
he did the Oogum Boogum song.
Very good. He's the singer best known for the Oogum Boogum song.
That's a great song. I love that tune.
Yeah, he was 83 when he passed away. So he was really good. I liked his music a lot, and I liked that song. So, and his manager said he died from natural causes in Moreno Valley, California, surrounded by family.
Moreno Valley, that's not too far from me.
Really? Oh yeah, you're in California, of course.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I'm in Temecula now, but when I was in Hemet, I was closer to Moreno Valley. But Moreno Valley is not that far from me.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, next up, I don't have a photo of this person. They took their own life, and that's not why I don't have a photo. But he's really known for being married to someone. Aubrey Plaza's husband, Jeff Baina. He died on January 3rd, 2025, according to multiple reports. He was 47 years of age. The LA County Coroner's Office confirmed his death and said his body was found at a home in Los Angeles, California. And the medical examiner's report listed the cause of death as suicide. So
that's sad.
Wow.
It is. And he had about a dozen films to his name. Most notable movie credit was the co-writer of the 2004 film I Heart Huckabees, starring Jason Schwartzman, Jude Law, and Naomi Watts. And in 2014, he wrote and directed Life After Beth, a zombie comedy starring Aubrey Plaza, his wife. And it was nominated for the Grand Jury Prize at the Sundance Film Festival. All right. Well, rest in peace. Don't let depression get you, right?
Yeah, there's plenty of numbers to reach out and people that will always help. So, you're never alone.
Well, none of us are going to get out of the this earth alive. So,
You got that right,
Well,
my
that's
friend.
true, but we don't have to hasten it either.
that's true.
Right.
I don't want to hasten it.
Yeah, no,
That's right. That's right, Sarah.
yeah.
Yeah, you're never alone. That's what's great about YouTube is you can find a live stream. You can connect with people from afar. If you're not happy with your current community, you can reach out online. That's the good thing about online and social media, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it is. People have reached out to me when they've had, thoughts of that sort, and I get together with a few other people and we help them out, and it's fine. We all have bad days, and really and truly, you're not alone. Even if you feel like you are, you're not.
Right. I like that. Next up is Sam Moore. And here's the photo of Sam Moore. I'm sure Al knows who this gentleman was. Sam Moore, does that ring any bells? That picture there on the screen?
Oh, yeah.
Sam Moore, he passed away on Friday, January 10th, 2025. He was part of the 1960s duo Sam and Dave, known for hits like Soul Man and Hold On, I'm Coming. He was 89 years of age when he died. His
I
publicist,
think Soul Man is probably their biggest hit.
I'm a soul man. Yeah, man. Blues Brothers revived that song, right? The movie The Blues Brothers with
That was
John
a good
Belushi,
movie.
Dan Aykroyd. What's that, Sarah?
That's a good movie. Just don't see that second one. Don't.
I know. I know.
Yeah.
But Sam,
I made that mistake. I saw it in theaters. Don't do that.
you did? Oh man, that's probably the last time you were at a movie theater. You don't go to the movies much, do you?
Well, out here, really no.
Thanks, Tracy.
Down these days, it's just a lot of money.
Yeah.
And California's expensive enough, so I had to cut some stuff out. But I get to see them when they're on Netflix, right? Or not Netflix,
No.
Amazon, whatever, Prime.
We love you. Tracy Roth-Myers in Florida just commented, I love all of you. You're my friends, and you're our friend too. Thank you so
You're
much.
epic, Tracy.
Sitting on the dock of the bay, says Joe Gutfeld in New York State.
And High Blue.
Wasting time.
Well, Sitting on Dock of the Bay was Otis Redding.
Right. Sure was. But Sam Moore,
he recorded that song and then was killed. He never lived to see the success of that song.
it's terrible. I did know that. But Sam Moore, who is on the screen now, anyone who's watching, this publicist confirmed his death to the Associated Press, stating that he died in Coral Gables, Florida, due to complications while recovering from a surgery. So rest in peace. And he's a 1992 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductee. Yep.
Wow.
No, he was great.
And he influenced great acts like Michael Jackson, Al Green, and Bruce Springsteen.
Oh, well, that's good.
Now, next up is an actress. Now, Tracy down in Florida remembers this lady really well. Now, if I say the name Leslie Charlson, would you know who that is? Anybody on the panel?
Leslie, I'm not sure of that.
I'll just show you. She was an actress on General Hospital.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she's got a familiar face. I remember,
Yeah. Hang on, let me fix everything. There we go. I think.
All right.
I'm trying to get the images right. See, it doesn't look right to me.
Well,
there we go.
No. I'll never get it right.
No.
I had it right before.
Just
I
leave
think
them in
it's
the column. Let's leave them in the column like that.
It's the size of the photo because it's widescreen. Anyway, and by the way, we're on vertical for the first time. As Sara knows, she's a StreamYard guru. StreamYard and YouTube. I think YouTube might have started this, right, Sara, where you can have a stream on horizontal and vertical for phones primarily, but it's a separate chat in each one.
Yeah, it's awful. I don't like it.
Well, most everybody, like on TikTok and Instagram, they use the vertical image on the phone. So
right, but see, that's the thing. It's not so good if you're watching it on the TV or the computer or the tablet. It's not that good. That's why I always have it in landscape, and you can just switch it back to landscape on your side there, Chance.
Right. Okay. Now, by the way, I kind of gave you a trick question. I said Leslie Charlson. The H is silent. Her name is Carlson, actually. Leslie Carlson, who's on your screen. She passed on January 12th, 2025. She's known for a role on General Hospital, the soap opera on ABC. She was 79 years of age when she died. And she's a daytime Emmy-nominated actress, and she played Monica Quartermain on General Hospital for nearly 50 years. Yep.
Wow.
So next up, this is one Al's going to take away from me. And I have a clip to play a person. This is a big loss, and this is someone who came up in the chat. We're talking about Al. Let me make you big. If we're talking about David Lynch, are you ready with your picture for David Lynch? Or do you want to talk about it while you get the picture? Talk about
let
David.
me get his picture.
Well, I'll tell you about him real quick while you're getting that all set up. David Lynch died on Wednesday, January 15th, 2025. He's a filmmaker and artist. And he was 78 years of age when he died, just a few days shy of his 79th birthday. And David Lynch is considered one of the best directors with a dark, surreal, and sometimes unsettling artistic style.
My favorite movie he directed was filmed actually in my hometown of Wilmington, was Blue Velvet.
There you go. Yeah, I got it on the screen, your picture there. Yeah, David Lynch. Yeah, Blue Velvet, that's a creepy movie, right?
Well, another creepy movie is one of his first movies, Eraserhead.
Yeah, and he did Lost Highway, Mulholland Drive, and the TV show Twin Peaks, which has a cult following. Did you watch that, Sarah, Twin Peaks, with your dad?
I didn't watch it when it first, came out, but then I caught the reruns when I was much older, right? And I actually enjoyed it. I didn't get very far in it, though, before I couldn't watch it anymore, but it was great. I also caught some of the remake of the show or whatever, and that was pretty good, too. So I actually enjoyed it. I want to go back and rewatch them all now that I'm way older and I can appreciate that stuff way more, But also Dune was good.
Yeah, the first Dune was not a big hit, really.
I loved it though. That's one of my favorite things that he ever did was Dune.
Al, take it away about David Lynch. I'm going to get some coffee.
The movie Eraserhead, that was one of his first movies, and he kept, it took him over a year to film it, and they filmed the movie from midnight until 6. They filmed it all in the overnight hours. It's a very bizarre movie. It's like he's on a trip or something. And of course, it's called Eraserhead because of the main actor. His hair looks like an eraser. But he filmed that movie in a warehouse, and he filmed it all during the night. They would get together about 10 o'clock and start filming at midnight and go all night long.
That's pretty cool.
And then when he would run out of money, they wouldn't film for a while. It would just sit. Then when he raised more money, he would go back and film more scenes.
Yes, it's very disjointed.
Yeah, Eraserhead is one of the most bizarre movies you'll ever see. I still don't quite understand it, but that was his first big hit, and I've got the DVD. It's in black and white, and him and his wife or girlfriend, they raise a baby, and the baby is really kind of a little monster. He's not a real human, and the baby's crying all night long. It's just the most bizarre movie you'll ever see. Is Chance back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Well, I'll show you a picture of Eraserhead.
Oh, hang on.
There you go.
Look at that.
Now this is from 2000, but this is there you see. And the guy that plays the part, I have to look at that. It was his first movie. He had never done a movie before, but he was a friend of David Lynch. And
well, that's creepy.
It's a creepy movie. Let's see if there's anything on the inside.
Oh, and while you're doing that, Deadly Chihuahua says "Wild at Heart."
Wild at Heart. Yeah, he did that with Nicolas Cage. Here's a picture of the DVD. So that's, if you can see, that's the picture of.
Yep.
That's great. I like that. That's
movie's a real trip. I mean, it's just, for lack of a better word, you might understand it if you were kind of on something. I guess. I don't know.
Pat Brewer's asking, who is David Lynch and what did he do? Well, Al just said, if you rewind, that's probably a comment from a while back before you explained.
Oh yeah, there it is again.
And look, Deadly Chihuahua also liked Fire Walk with Me, right? There you go. And Tracy's saying Eraserhead is a cult classic.
It is a cult classic.
Epic.
Get a Blue Chicken too in the chat.
Have you seen Blue Velvet?
Joe Gutfeld says he hated Blue Velvet.
Oh, I love Blue Velvet. It's just, I love the movie. It was filmed in Wilmington at the Carolina Apartments. Isabel Rossini's apartment was filmed at the Carolinas apartment. It was filmed in Wilmington, but the movie takes place in Lumberton, a town called Lumberton. Now, Lumberton is a real town, and it's about maybe 30 miles outside of Wilmington. But he didn't use Wilmington as the for the town in the movie, but he used Lumberton, which was right outside of Wilmington. Yeah.
And Deadly Chihuahua also said that David Lynch is one of the best directors of all time.
Oh, a lot of people got in directing because of him. They studied his films. I mean, Mulholland Drive is a terrific movie.
Yeah.
I even liked Eraserhead, even though I didn't quite understand some of it, but it's just wild.
Cool. All right. Well, I guess we'll move along. And by the way, keep an eye on the chat because I can't see the chat. I want to see if Mikey shows up so Mikey knows that I did send him the link so he doesn't feel slighted.
Okay, well, let's just move on. He'll show up when he shows up.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll move on.
It's okay. Okay, Chance.
All right. Well, next up, in terms of those that died in 2025, they died in 2025, is this gentleman. All right. Do you know the band? The Band? It was called The Band.
Yes.
Well,
I've got several of their albums, plus I got some CDs.
Oh,
let me fix the image here. God, I'll never get this right. There we go. This is Garth. Say hey to Garth. Garth Hudson passed away.
Hi, Garth.
He died on January 21st, 2025. He's the last living member of the band. He died at the age of 87.
Wow.
And he was the virtuoso keyboardist and all-around musician who drew from a unique palette of sounds and styles to add a conversational touch to such rock standards as Up on Cripple Creek, The Weight, and Rag Mama Rag. And for the longest time, I got the band mixed up with Three Dog Night.
Oh, I love Three Dog Night.
Told me not to come. Yeah.
Yeah, Three Dog Night. That's up my alley.
Not? Are you being sarcastic there, Sarah?
No, I really love Three Dog Night. Yeah, I love them.
Yeah.
Mama told me not to go.
They're out of Australia.
So, any other thoughts? Anyone about the band? Al, any memories?
No, I just like their music. The Wait's one of my favorite songs, but
I have their album. What is it? World War I. It was like a triple album.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So next up, you guys will get a kick out of this one. This is a rapper. He's from Atlanta. Al, can you do away with that picture for me? Because if I delete it, I might kick you out of the stream by mistake.
Oh.
If I delete that,
is it removed from studio or stage?
Remove it. Just remove it.
Well, I got two removes.
Don't.
Just remove the picture, not you.
Okay. There you go.
I think it's removed from stage. Okay, sorry, folks. Little inside baseball.
It's removed, yeah. Okay.
The next one on my list.
Before we go, this guy, Blue Chicken, maybe it's girl. He said he's getting word that Mickey Dolenz has passed today.
No,
the last monkey.
Yes.
Sarah, can you Google that and confirm, please?
I cannot.
I will. Hang on.
Yeah,
my phone is the next one on our list. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, we're going to get to Oz, and we're not going to forget Hulk Hogan. See, we're going in order of when they passed away, so that was later in the year. So we'll get to those guys. Don't you all worry, but keep shouting out your favorites in the chat of those that died in 2025. That's what you're listening to or watching.
Okay. God. No, Mickey Dolenz has not died.
Okay, that was internet BS.
Yeah, he's not. Sometimes, the internet, they get things wrong.
Well, thank God.
I have been checking as much as I can of everything I've been posting, right? And half the time, Google says it's not true, and then tells me how it's true, and I'm like, what? I don't get that.
Al, can you address this comment from Salina Girl 69? When did the band member who was in Carney with Jodie Foster? The movie Carney. That's a movie with George C. Scott and a young Jodie Foster when she was a child. Carney. He used to run on HBO all the time when I was a kid.
Carney, I'm not familiar with that. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Have you seen the movie though?
No.
Sarah, have you seen it?
I've never seen the movie.
No.
Oh, it was a joke. He tried to punk us about Dolenz dying. Is that one of your people?
No.
I'm not familiar. That's pretty good. Okay.
All right, who's next up?
Okay, next up is this person. This is a rapper who passed away rather young, and I'll get his picture. This is DJ Unk, And I'll just quickly tell you about DJ Unk. Let me just fix this. This is going to drive me nuts, y'all. There we go. So DJ Unk. Here's the funny thing. I don't have a D key on my keyboard, right? So when I tried to label the picture, it came up junk. Because there's no D. It's DJ Unk, like uncle, but spelled U-N-K. Like, and so when I tried to label it, it said junk, not because I couldn't put the D for DJ Unk. Anyway, he passed away on Friday. I don't have a D key. I typed so hard, the D key flew off my computer.
He does type hard.
DJ Unk was born or died rather on his death day was Friday, January 24th, 2025. He's born as Anthony Leonard Platt, known professionally as DJ Unk. He was an influential figure in Atlanta's hip hop scene and a pioneer of the snap music subgenre. And he was 43 years of age when he died, according to TMZ. He rose to fame in the mid-2000s with his breakout hit single, Walk It Out, which climbed into the top 10 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts. He's known for his infectious beats and energetic delivery. DJ Unk became a defining voice of Southern hip-hop and gained widespread recognition for his contributions to the rap genre. All right. So
I know nothing about rap.
Okay. You probably won't know who this next person is. This is 9th on the list. We're into February 2025 now. Paquita La Del Barrio. Let me show you her photo. She was a singer. And there she is. And you guys know who this person was?
I do not.
She's a Mexican singer and actress. And she's known for hit anthems such as Rada de dos Patias and Tres Veces Te Engane, and I'm probably saying this all wrong, and Las Mujeres Mandan, and she passed away in February 2025 on February 17th at the age of 77. And she's an iconic singer. Iconic, according to this article, whose real name was Francesca Veros Bartels, and she passed away at her home in Veracruz in eastern Mexico. So rest in peace.
I guarantee you, our viewers have no idea who that is.
Well, we're an educational show.
Well, being here in Southern California, there's a lot of Spanish-speaking people that are in my area. So, yeah, I'm sure they know who she is.
Thank you. That's what I say, too. There's people watching from all over the play. So next up is Chris Jasper. Al, I know you know who Chris Jasper was. Al?
No, I don't.
All right. Well, he was a singer-songwriter. He's a member of the Isley Brothers, and he was a solo artist. He passed away at the age of 73 back on Sunday, February 20th.
I know the Isley Brothers, but I don't remember his name in the Isley Brothers.
He's a singer, and he's a singer-songwriter for the Isley Brothers. He was 73 when he died on Sunday, February 23rd, 2025, according to his family. The family said Jasper died following a cancer diagnosis back in December 2024. He'll be deeply missed, and his legacy will live on as an inspiration for generations, his family posted.
Well, Ronald Isley was the lead singer of the Isley Brothers. I know who that is, you know.
Yeah. So next up, Michelle Trachtenberg. She was relatively young when she passed away. Let me show you. I'll just put a picture up, and then we have a real heavy hitter after her. Do you recognize this face, Al, since you're a big movie lover?
No, not right off, no.
All right. Well, let's see. She was known for her roles in Gossip Girl and Harriet the Spy. She died at the age of 39. She also was the star of something called The Ice Princess, and she was found dead in her luxury apartment near Columbus Circle in Manhattan, New York, according to the New York Post. So rest in peace to Michelle.
She's pretty.
Yeah, she was. Now, next up, heavy hitter, Gene Hackman.
Oh, yeah.
Now, we did a whole...
He was one of the biggest that left us, yep.
He retired from acting back in 2004. So for the 20th anniversary of his retirement from acting, about 3 or 4 months before he passed away, I did an entire nostalgic podblast about him in depth. I know you did as well after he died, right?
Yes.
Well, and then Dan and Pons and I did a thing about him too. And what's interesting is like, did they ever figure out why everybody was dead in the house?
Mm-hmm. Yes, they sure did. It
Well,
was
if you look behind me, I have an original half sheet from The French Connection where he played Popeye Doyle.
Well,
I love The French Connection. That's a great movie.
Let me make you big. You've got to hold that up. That's real important. Let me.
Hold on. I'll show it.
What's a half sheet, folks, for the youngsters in the crowd? What's a half sheet?
22 by 28.
But what is it? Would it hang in the lobby of a movie theater? I mean,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
see, people don't know what these things are. Look at
It's
that.
a movie poster.
Hey, your microphone's okay. You got it. That's a good tilt there. You tilted it just right. Sorry, listeners, we're doing a little visual thing right now. That's really cool. How much do you think that's worth? That lobby card?
Oh, a couple of $100 easy, but I don't know. I've had it for a very long time.
That's not a lobby card. I'm wrong because that's much bigger than a lobby card.
That's a 22 by 28. It's a half sheet.
Yeah.
Back in the theatrical days, you had half sheets, you had lobby cards, you had inserts, you had one sheets, you had a 6 sheet, but now all the theaters just have are one sheets. Yeah. But this is one of his most famous movies.
Mm-hmm. That's really neat. Thanks for digging that up. Al has a tremendous collection. He sold things to the Library of Congress, for goodness sakes. He has a whole of movie posters and displays.
Well, Gene Hackman was it. He was in one of my favorite movies you probably never heard of. Maybe you have. I don't know. This is a one sheet. If I can stand there, I'll show it to you.
Look at that. Liza Minnelli, Burt Reynolds, and Gene Hackman. What's that movie, Al?
Well, Lucky Lady.
Oh, that's bad to the bone. Looks like it's in mint condition too, even though it's folded.
Yeah, it's a mint. It's original. It's a mint condition. Yeah,
That's awesome.
it's a great movie.
When did it come out? Do you remember the year off the top of your head?
Let me look. It came out in
74, maybe?
75.
75. I was close. Shot in 74, released in 75.
75.
Nice.
Yeah. It's like I said, that's the
Very cool.
Yeah. They said that Gene Hackman, they had a fun time making it.
Oh, yeah. I bet they did.
It's directed by Stanley Donen.
Yeah. So we did our YouTube channel. Mine is the Nostalgic Podblast and Chance Acting Demo. And I did a pretty good with clips and interviews, a good tribute to Gene Hackman. I'm going to play a clip from Gene Hackman in his own words on the set of the Royal Tenenbaums. Remember that movie?
I have it on DVD. But you know what movie put him on the map?
Yeah.
Now he did television shows. He was in an episode of The Invaders.
Yeah.
But the movie,
Bonnie and Clyde.
if it says it in there, but the movie that put him on the map, he was really good friends with Warren Beatty. And and he insisted that Warren Beatty insisted that Gene Hackman be in Bonnie and Clyde. And that was really his first big role.
Bonnie and Clyde's a great movie.
And also, Gene Wilder had a very small part in Bonnie and Clyde.
That's what she said. Sorry.
And that was his first movie. Yeah.
Wow. And also, did you know? I know a lot of people in the chat know. I'm sure Joe Gutfeld knows. He was supposed to be in the Brady Bunch. He was going to play Mike Brady, but he turned the role down, and Robert Reed was cast when Gene Hackman turned down the role of the father in the Brady Bunch.
Well, that sounds great. Don't be the Brady Bunch, Dad. Don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a Gene Hackman movie I don't like.
I know. He retired 21 years ago, 20 years before his death. So at least he had 20 good years of life. But
I mean, he was great in Mississippi Burning, the Poseidon Adventure. He could do it all,
Oh, the Poseidon Adventure is a great New Year's Eve movie set during New Year's Eve. And Leslie Nielsen played the captain when he was still doing serious roles.
Oh, yeah.
Captain of the SS Poseidon on New Year's Eve, the ill-fated Poseidon. I even like the remake. There's nothing like the original. And they even made a sequel, right? Remember the sequel?
Yeah, it wasn't very good.
1979. Angela Cartwright was in it from Lost in Space and The Sound of Music. Anyway, Gene Hackman, it was reported back on February 27th, 2025 that he died, but he actually died on Tuesday, February 18th, 2025. The body wasn't discovered for quite some time. Yeah. He died. He collapsed, and his wife found the body, and then his wife died of an illness after Gene Hackman died. Of course, he was an Oscar-winning actor known for his performances in The French Connection and Unforgiven with Clint Eastwood, one of my favorite movies of all time. And he was found dead along with his wife, a classical piano player or pianist, Betsy Arakawa, and their dog, Their dog died too at their Santa Fe, New Mexico home. Officials said the dog died from starvation and lack of water.
Well, yeah, one dog died. The other one
One dog,
lived.
yeah. And there's, if you need to look it up, there's police camera footage of them entering the house and stuff. So it's all out there. You can see it all.
There was no foul play, thank gosh, because there was speculation he might have been murdered, and thank goodness that wasn't the case.
Yeah. It's
so many
weird how he was dead, then she was dead, and then it was very suspicious for sure.
Yeah, and he was. Guess how old he was when he died? He was 95 at the time of his death. His wife was 63.
Wow.
And his cause of death was not immediately known, as you said.
He was really good at a Western movie that I really like called Geronimo. He was in that. He was just excellent. Robert Duvall was in it. Gene Hackman, and a stellar cast. Geronimo.
I'm going to answer that question officially for the chat. Cause of death. Gene Hackman, the official cause of death. It was heart disease, complicated by advanced Alzheimer's disease, with his pacemaker showing abnormal heart activity around February 18th, 2025, shortly after his wife, Betsy, died from hantavirus. Autopsy reports indicated severe heart issues, including congestive heart failure, but no evidence of dehydration, despite his stomach being empty, suggested he hadn't eaten recently. So that's really sad.
Wow. Yeah. That sounds horrific.
What's your favorite Gene Hackman movie, chat? Let us know while we're live, and I will put your comment on the screen. It is so sad.
I don't have a favorite Gene Hackman. I like them all. I don't like one over the other, to be honest with you.
Well, I'd have to say for me, growing up, the one role that he sticks out in my mind is Lex Luthor for sure. I mean, as a kid, I loved Superman for sure. Yeah. And he was great. I enjoyed him. And then the third one happened, and I did Caesars and stuff. I don't know. It was great.
Well, he crossed several generations of viewers. I mean, for me, it was in the 70s. Well, in 1967 is when Bonnie and Clyde came out. So for me, it was the middle 60s. I discovered Gene Hackman, and then following him all the way through all of his movies. And another great movie he did was Crimson Tide. That's a great movie with Denzel Washington.
Awesome. Chance disappeared. Did he get abducted by aliens? What happened? All right. Anyway.
And of course, Hoosiers was good.
Music and fun, etc. says Unforgiven was on TV tonight here in the UK. Good film.
Cool.
That's awesome.
I love Unforgiven. And some other.
Well, he and Clint Eastwood were pretty good friends, from what I understand.
Okay. Well, let me carry on with the show here. I'm just getting caught up with the chat. I don't want to neglect the chat. William says, I was in a few movies, but I was an extra in the movie, so I didn't make that much, but I met a lot of stars in California. Didn't mean much to me, but it was soming. Very cool, William.
Absolutely.
Well,
absolutely. Well, I ran dailies for a long time. I worked on Geronimo in Moab, Utah. But I worked on a lot of movies here in Atlanta. I was a dailies operator. And that's when they show the dailies the next day of the films they shot. And so, but now most everything is shot digital, so they can watch their dailies almost instantly after they shoot it.
Yes, they can. I've seen it many times on the set. Do you know William? Hey, William, welcome to the Nostalgic Podblast and My Flock is Everywhere YouTube channel, and
alsplace. Alsplace on YouTube.
Yeah. Sarah, do you know William?
No.
William, how did you find us? I'd really like to know. And also, Girl 69 says Estelle Parsons and Willy Wonka. Was Gene Hackman in? No, he wasn't in the remake, was he? By Tim Burton? No. I never really. No. I couldn't get into it. But
I didn't watch it.
What's that?
I didn't watch that remake. I have self-respect, It's the original.
Joe Gutfeld answered my question about the best Gene Hackman movies. He chooses Hoosiers, Class Action, and of course Superman the movie and Superman 2.
Oh yeah. 1 and 2, very good movies. I like them.
Oh, and when he was an extra, he met Clint Eastwood and he met Dennis Weaver, George Burns, and George Burns was a decent man.
I met Clint Eastwood at Turner.
You did? I met him in The Trouble with the Curve in Atlanta. He was directing and starring in it with Amy Adams and
I met him.
Justin Timberlake.
I met him at Turner. He was in town promoting a movie he did. It was based on the life of John Huston. Something elephant. I can't remember the title, but anyway, that's when I met him.
Yeah. Oh, and Salinger Girl 69 also says, why was there no wellness check on Gene Hackman and his wife? Yeah, his daughter didn't check on him. Yeah.
Well, it's sometimes, it's just, people in the movies and stuff, they don't get along with their siblings sometimes. It's just crazy,
Well, yeah, and
I don't know.
Sometimes people just are busy and they have plans to meet up at a certain point and don't think about checking in between either. So, there's that.
Hey, Keebler. Yep. Hey, Keebler, one of my mods. Sarah's one of my mods too, as is Chrissy, Rainbender's Banner YouTube channel. The submarine movie.
Crimson Tide. We just talked about that.
Yep.
Didn't we?
The submarine. Yeah, she's just acknowledged, she or he. Sorry, a girl. Well, I mean, girl.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
okay.
I'm not good today. Obviously, you're female. All right. So, let's move on then. So, Gene Hackman, because we did a whole entire Podblast about Gene Hackman. Mine's very thorough. Yep. So, rest in peace to Gene Hackman. He's one of the greats. All right. So, next up on the list, let me put the photo up. Do you know who Angie Stone is? Panel.
Well, put the picture up. Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to mention someone before I do that. I'm bad. The 13th on my list is David Johansen. No photo. I'm just going to mention David Johansen passed away on February 28th, 2025. He's a last surviving member of the New York Dolls who later performed as his alter ego, Buster Poindexter. Buster Poindexter. He died on February 28th at the age of 75. You remember Buster Poindexter?
I remember the name. That's all I know.
Oh, yeah. It was Saturday Night Live. He did a lot of stuff. He died at his home in New York City after it was revealed he had stage 4 cancer and a brain tumor. So rest in peace to David Johansen. Wow. And Buster Poindexter, his alter ego. I should have pulled up a picture of him. But now we're into March 2025 with Angie Stone. This was Angie Stone. I thought I had the picture.
Okay.
I do. There's Angie Stone. Rest in peace to Angie Stone. 1961 to 2025. She's a Grammy-nominated R&B singer, a member of the all-female hip-hop trio The Sequence, and she's known for the hit song Wish I Didn't Miss You. And she was killed, get this, in a car crash at the age of 63. About 4 a.m., the vehicle was riding in the back to Atlanta from Alabama, and it flipped over and was hit by a big rig.
Yikes.
The music producer and Stone's longtime manager, Walter Mishap III, told the Associated Press in an email. So she got hit by a semi-truck and killed while traveling from Alabama to Atlanta. And I know that road on I-20 is extremely messed up. I mean, it needs to be repaved for sure.
Yeah,
that's terrible. So that was on March 1st, 2025. So rest in peace to Angie Stone.
Wow. That's a way to go.
Yep. The next one, Al, I know you'll know this person, Roy Ayers.
Oh, yeah.
He passed away on Tuesday, March 4th, 2025. He's a jazz legend and the godfather of neo soul. Roy Ayers died at his home in New York City on March 3rd, 2025. He was 84 years of age. He died after a long illness, according to his family. So rest in peace to Roy. I'm just going to mention this next one, Pamela Bach. It's because she's just a spouse of a famous person. She was one of the ex-wives of David Hasselhoff.
David Hasselhoff. I like the guy.
Yeah, she was 62 years of age. I don't see a cause of death. She died back on Wednesday, March 5th, 2025.
Thank you, Keebler.
Now, I have another one for you. This is very obscure. Al, do you recognize this face?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Who is that?
Her name's Emily, E-M-I-L-I-E, Emily DeQuain. And she's a Belgian actress who won a top Cannes Film Festival prize for a breakout role in Rosetta. She died at the age of 43. She died due to a rare cancer.
Well, that's young.
Yeah,
it's the same age as me.
Wow. She died at the age of 43 from a rare cancer in a hospital outside of Paris, France. Her family and agent told the French press, and she survived by her husband, director and producer Michael Fercati, and daughter Mila Servasi. Rest in peace. Now, Al, this is your turn. This is your turn. And I want you to pull up the photo of Richard Chamberlain.
They should be there. He passed away
Oh, yeah,
March 29th of 2025.
Here we go. Yes. Now, tell us who Richard Chamberlain was as I struggle to get the photo up. There's the
Well, he did a lot of television work early on. He was in the Alfred Hitchcock Hour. He was in a Twilight Zone episode, I do believe. But he came to fame on television as Dr. Kildare.
Yes, it was a medical drama. It was
He
one
was
of
a
the
medical
first.
drama. He was Dr. Kildare. Yes.
Like Ben Casey. Ben Casey was more of a masculine doctor, TV doctor.
Right.
But this was Dr. Kildare, played by Richard Chamberlain. And of course, he was also in Shogun, right? A hit miniseries.
Yes, he was in
television.
Shogun. Yes.
He died on March 30th, 2025.
Yeah,
he died in Hawaii.
Yeah, he's been living in Hawaii for years after he retired from show business.
You know how old he was when he died? I'll tell you if you don't know.
Well, it's March 29th. I don't know.
No, March 30th. It says Sunday, March 30th. He died from complications following a stroke. He was 90.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
He lived a long time. He was in one of my favorite movies. The other picture, if you want to pull it up, when he was in the Three Musketeers.
Oh.
Yeah, he played D'Artagnan in the Three Musketeers, and that's a great movie. In fact, I have that on 16 millimeter film.
And its sequel was called
The Four Musketeers.
Correct. And who directed it?
Richard Lester.
Richard Lester, who directed Superman 2 after Donner was fired. And he also directed, more importantly,
what happened? There was a lawsuit with that movie. They filmed the Three Musketeers and the Four Musketeers. It's basically one movie, and they had all of this extra footage left over. So 20th Century Fox decided, well, they were going to release a sequel, call it The Four Musketeers. Well, the actors sued because they weren't paid for a movie called The Four Musketeers. And so Fox had to pay up some money to him, I do believe. But The Three Musketeers is a fun movie. Oliver Reed's in it. It's just got Michael York's in it. It's just a fun movie.
Thornbirds. I said Shogun. He wasn't in Shogun. That was Rachel.
Thornbirds. Yes.
Thank you, Tracy Myers in Florida. She set me straight. I had a little brain fart. But yeah, but Richard Lester, he directed the Beatles movies like A Hard Day's Night before Superman 2.
Yeah.
Richard Lester, what other one he direct? He directed A Hard Day's Night, and someone in the chat, let me know. I'm trying to remember. I don't want to misspeak.
The Three Musketeers, I mean, Turner Classic Movies will run it occasionally, but it's available on physical media. It's just a fun movie. I like to have a 16 millimeter print plus a DVD, but it's and my 16 millimeter print chance is on Mylar, so it hasn't faded that much.
Music and Fun's talking to you over in the UK. Said, yeah, those Three Musketeers and Four Musketeers movies are good films, Al. I liked him in the Thornbirds also, the Thornbirds. And then about Hasselhoff's, David Hasselhoff, Salon Girl 69 says, David Hasselhoff eats hamburgers off the floor of his kitchen. It's true.
Yeah.
I thought it was his bedroom. Anyways.
So Richard Chamberlain, he did a song. He was a recording artist too. And what was the famous song he did? 3 Stars Will Shine Tonight. I think was the name of it. Let me look before we get off.
Look it up. And then while you're doing that, let me just look at the comments. Thornbirds and Three Musketeers. And Joe Gutfeld says Richard Chamberlain was gay. Talking about his personal life. Okay.
Yeah, he lived with his partner in Hawaii.
Let's see here.
What was the song?
Well, no, it couldn't have been. Was his partner, golly, Gomer Pyle himself, Jim Neighbors. He lived in Hawaii.
What was the song? Hey, I Googled it, but I don't know the song.
I was kidding. I guess my joke fell on deaf ears. Richard Chamberlain was involved with a Gomer Pyle. Now, everybody knows Jim Neighbors, before he passed, he was a macadamia nut farmer. He was very successful at that out in Hawaii, one of the Hawaiian islands. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead, Al. Al? Is he gone?
I turned my mic off because I was asking, but I don't, 3 Stars Will Shine Tonight, I think is the name of the song. Another person that was in the Three Musketeers was Raquel Welch, and she was great in it. She was funny. I love Raquel Welch anyway. Yeah. She passed away some years ago, but it's a great movie.
I agree.
All right, I'll take him away.
Oh, okay. Bye, Richard Chamberlain.
Rest in peace, Richard Chamberlain.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, let me get on
R.I.P. everyone.
We've got a big one now. We're talking about Val Kilmer.
Ah, yes.
Val Kilmer. That was a tough one. Now we're into April 2025. Whoa. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I have to go back. I never played the clip of Gene Hackman, so I've got to do that. Hold it, Val.
Let's just come
there,
back
Al.
to
Well, let me. I got to play this clip. It's brief. I've got to because I spent the time pulling it up. Let me get it. We're going back to Gene Hackman now, and here is Gene Hackman in his own words. Real good chance in his own words, talking about the Royal Tenenbaums. Are you ready for this, Al? It's brief.
Yes.
Well, Wes called my agent a couple years ago and wanted to meet me. And so I had lunch with him at a hotel here in New York. And he told me that he had an idea for a film that he'd like me to be in. And I asked him not to do that, not to write it for me, because I don't particularly like the things that are written for me. I'd rather kind of invent things that are, rather than have to do something with somebody's idea of who they think I am. Funny, kind of peculiar situation. But anyway, we had a nice chat, and after I told him not to do it, he went off and did it anyway. Royal is the patriarch of the family, the kind of displaced patriarch. He's been separated from his wife for, I think, 20-some odd years. Disbarred lawyer who is trying to, in his latter years, trying to win his way back into the family. Well, I think he probably has a sense of mortality, that you know, it's getting close to the end for him, and that he wants to make amends and have some love. He's been always a selfish man, and he wants to get back with the family. I feel it.
Here we go. So I cut that one short. All right. That was Gene Hackman in his own words. I would have been upset if I'd not played that. Sorry about that, Al. But let's talk about Val Kilmer, who died on April 2nd, 2025. And I do have a clip of him, which I'll play. Well, I guess I could play it. I'll play it in a second. I want to show his picture I just had up. What are y'all's thoughts about Val Kilmer?
Well, I didn't see that one coming for sure. Yeah. I was just like, Val Kilmer, like, what?
Really? Are you being sarcastic? Because he was sick for a long time. You're kidding, right? Or are you serious?
No, I was serious because I thought that he was gonna be okay. Honestly, I guess I didn't follow it close enough, right? So when he died, I was just like, oh no, that's sad because you know, there was a certain point in time where I wasn't really caring for his movies so much, but then like I don't know, that point in my life passed, and I went back and rewatched a lot of those movies, and I was like, oh man, yeah, no, he's fine. I don't know what happened to me back then, but I was actually kind of upset about that. I really like Val Kilmer. And I like him in Willow. It's my favorite role he's in.
Oh, Willow, yeah, that was good. Do you know what his first role was? Al or Sara, do you know what Val Kilmer's first role was? His first acting job?
I forget.
Al, do you know? Al, I think you're muted.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just tell you. It was an after-school ABC special shot in 1983, but didn't air till 1985. It was a drunk driving cautionary tale titled One Too Many with Michelle Pfeiffer, who played his girlfriend. That was the first acting role he got before Top Secret. Before Top Secret.
I think his best movie is Tombstone.
Tombstone. Yeah, that's a great movie too. I'd say Willow. Willow was the first thing I saw him in ever, and I loved Willow. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh God, great one, Al. I love that movie so much. So many great actors in that. Even one of your favorites, Sam Elliott. I'm kidding, Al. Al hates Sam Elliott, but I like him. A banquet bear.
I can't stand him. He's not a good actor. He acts the same in all of his stupid movies, you know.
Oh my God, such hate in your voice. Such hate. Such hate. All right, so Val Kilmer, I do have a clip I'm going to play, but before that, I'll just say, of course, I saw him in the Doors movie as Jim Morrison. I thought he did a great job in that. And of course, Top Gun and the sequel to Top Gun, that was his last big movie, or if not his movie. You know, I could have met him at the Atlanta Comic Convention downtown Atlanta, and my friend Jeff Logan and I showed up on the last day, and he'd already packed up and left. This is like 3 years ago. I wish I'd met him. I never got to meet Val Kilmer. Yep.
That would have been cool.
Yeah. He died in Los Angeles And his daughter, Mercedes Kilmer, told the New York Times that her father succumbed to pneumonia. Val Kilmer had been battling health issues since a throat tumor was discovered in 2014.
Yeah.
Well, there was a series, I think it was on Netflix. It could have been in Prime. It was called Val. And it basically told the story of Val Kilmer, and it was narrated by his son. And it was really good. It's called Val. I think it was on Netflix. It could have been on Prime, but it's really, if you can find it, you should watch it. It's called Val. It's terrific. Really good.
Wow. Music and Fun's letting us know that those that might not know this, Val Kilmer played the voice of Kit in the Knight Rider reboot.
Which one? There was like 80 reboots, and they're all awful. God, they're all awful.
Do you guys on the panel know what KITT stood for? The letters KITT.
I forget.
It was all right. I'll just tell you. It was the car, of course, KITT, but it stood for something. The letters K, letter I, letter T, letter T stood for Knight Industries 2000. Like the spelling of the numeric 2000. Knight Industries 2000. Now, who played the guy who changed Michael Knight's face and created the car? Which actor? You know, Al, who played the guy who died in the pilot to Knight Rider, the original? He also did the narration of the opening credits to Knight Rider. Sarah, you know who this is.
I can't think of his name, but yeah.
Richard Basehart from Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, the TV Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, played Admiral Nelson. Yep.
Right, correct.
All right. And Joe Gutfeld got the question right. Knight Industries 2000. That's KITT for short. Or KITT is Knight Industries 2000 for short.
Yes.
Okay, so now...
You know something else interesting about that show, Knight Rider? You know? When they're going into the trailer, right? They really can do that, right? You can really do that in real life, drive up to the trailer and not crash through it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I watched the whole thing on it recently on how that's a real thing that you can drive in and out of the trailer like that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It was.
That's a Glenn A. Larson show. All right, let's look at a clip of Val Kilmer being interviewed real quick.
You know my brother's name is Glenn A.
It is?
One N. Yeah. Yeah. So Glenn A. Larson thinks when we were going around, Glenn's on.
Now, everyone listening, including the panel, you might want to check your ears because the audio is kind of hot in this clip. It's kind of loud and hot. Let me just play a little bit of Val Kilmer being interviewed. He didn't do many interviews, nor did Gene Hackman. So I'm glad I could find some clips of those two. Let's watch a clip of Val Kilmer and let's listen to Val's own words.
Val, my God, you were great in this movie.
Oh, thanks.
And what a role. You get to play this big, fat, happy drunk. I mean, you must have been relishing it.
Yeah. Not just Angelina Jolie as a wife. I had another 18-year-old French, 6-foot-tall brunette wife, too.
Yeah, it's a tough life, Val, but someone has to do it.
I liked it. It was really fun.
When Oliver came to you and said, I want you to be in this, I mean, what was your reaction? What would you, do anything for Oliver, basically?
Yeah. We talked about doing this story when we did The Doors together. And there's actually a scene where Jim Morrison's looking in the mirror and it crossfades to a bust of Alexander. And I knew the story well from high school days. And I was so happy for him when I found out he was doing it. And I may have even called him first just to say, is there something I can do? I knew I wasn't going to be Alexander. Mm-hmm. But it was just great because I knew King Philip's life, and he's such a gregarious character. And then he told me Angie was hired, and I love her, and Colin I loved meeting him. We just started laughing right away. And
was there anything special that you did to prepare to play Philip? Or
I just ate all across 3 continents. I'm still suffering.
I wish somebody would pay me to do that.
No, it hurts. It's no fun. I played several drunk, so I didn't need to research alcoholism. Yeah. Plus, there's 30 Irishmen in it, so it was a lot of on-site education.
I'm sure.
God, they're funny. It was the best group of people.
Yeah, I can't even imagine.
I'm doing a musical right now. This is the best cast, but until then, Alexander was the best cast.
Yeah, we'll talk about Moses after, because talk about epic proportion, another epic character.
Great.
But when you worked up opposite. You started working opposite Colin, and you saw that he was taking on this role. I mean, what started to impress you most about him, or his work ethic? You know, what was it about this guy? Why did you think he made a perfect Alexander?
Well, he really has he's really dedicated. He's dedicated to joy on screen and off. He really is looking to enjoy life, and he makes people feel good. He's very charming, and those qualities are in him, but then to add the dread of responsibility of really living as a leader but in service, which is the only way Alexander was great. Mm-hmm. It's a quality his father had. All those great generals were in prisoners of war for a decade, and they lived as brothers, not as the king with his servants. So when they got out, King Philip never saw himself as better than anyone, but he was the king, he was the ruler. Sure. And Alexander.
Is it just me, or does he sound really, really high? Sarah, I can't hear you. I must be my audio. Let me check something.
No, I don't want to unmute afterward.
Okay. So that was Val Kilmer. God rest his soul. He was one of my favorite actors of all time. Let's see.
Oh yeah, he was great, actually.
Yeah, I was so sad when he passed away. Let me put the picture back up. Anybody out there, what is your favorite Val Kilmer film? Let us know in the chat, and I'll put your comment on the screen and read it on the air. And as we look at the comments now, Zobraplex said, I got to say the most surprising loss was Rob Reiner. Rod Reiner, he said. Yeah, I know you meant Rob Reiner. We'll talk about him. Yeah, that's later, because we're going in chronological order, and right now we're not even midway through 2025. Yeah. Top Secret, Zobraplex said, was one of his favorite movies of Val Kilmer's. That was his big breakout role. Sure was. All right, so let's look here. Get back to my list. Rest in peace, Val Kilmer. Okay. Oh, I got one. I was waiting for Al. I don't know where Al went. He might be walking his dog, Sonny, the Cocker Spaniel, black Cocker Spaniel. But I have one that's really good, and I have a clip and a picture of this person. This was a child actor. As I stall, waiting for Al to come back, I'm going to take a little chat break. The Doors movie. That was Kathy Donito 420's favorite Val Kilmer movie. Hello to you, Kathy, with a C. And Joe Gutfeld, New York State, said Top Gun and Batman Forever were his favorite movies starring Val Kilmer. I thought he was a great Batman. I really did. And he was only a one-and-done Batman, Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
Did you like him as Batman, Sarah?
I enjoyed him as Batman, yes.
Well, next up, we're going to talk about this because Al will have a lot to say about this guy who died in 2025. Al, you're muted. I'll just put it on the screen. Jay North. Jay North, little Dennis the Menace on TV.
Mm-hmm.
So a little bit about Jay North. Jay North, I have a clip of him. He died on Sunday, April 6th, 2025. Jay North, of course, is best known for playing the title character Dennis Mitchell in the 1960s black and white sitcom Dennis the Menace. He died at the age of 73. His longtime friend Lori Jacobson and booking agent Bobby Vent said he died at his home in Florida and he had colon cancer. Now, Al, who was your favorite actor? There were two actors who played Mr. Wilson, the neighbor of Dennis the Menace on the TV show. Who was your favorite? Al?
He's still
Al.
muted. He's still
You're muted, Al. We can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Hear you.
Yeah. Yes, we can.
I don't know how that got muted. Anyway.
No, for whatever reason, StreamYard's not unmuting.
Oh, I know what it did, because I turned the mic off on my board and it turned it off on StreamYard.
Oh, okay. Well, don't hit so many buttons, my buddy, and that won't happen.
Well, no, I had to go out and take Sonny out. He had to go pee.
Okay. Who was your favorite actor who played Mr. Wilson on Dennis the Menace?
The first one. What was his name?
I don't know, but I didn't like him. I like Gail Gordon, who was
I didn't like him. I like the first Mr. Wilson, because he'd go, "Oh, Dennis," you know.
Yeah, he didn't look anything like the cartoon character, Mr. Wilson. I thought that Gale Gordon, spelled Gale, he's best known for playing Mr. Mooney in the Lucy Show, Lucille Carmine's boss in the bank. That was part of his probably Gale Gordon's best known role, right? Wouldn't you agree with that, Al and Sarah?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
And he also was in the Danny Thomas Show. Gale Gordon was in the Danny Thomas Show, which was renamed Make Room for Daddy and rerun syndication. But yeah, Jay North. Let's play a clip of sad Jay North. He's with one of my least favorite personalities in this clip from the 90s.
Okay.
Cannot stand this person that's interviewing him. And she also had colon cancer.
Joseph Kearns was the guy's name.
Yeah, the first Mr. Wilson.
Yeah, Joseph Kearns. I always liked him.
Yeah. Oh, man, I forgot to play my David Lynch clip. I'll do it at the end of the show. Damn, I did want to play. In his own
family show.
Well, back on track. Here's Jay North, and then I'll play the David Lynch clip because there's still people that tuned in late that love David Lynch. But here is Jay North singing the blues to someone I can't stand who's interviewing him. Let's watch.
Was seen, and I would come off the set, and everybody said, "Hey, you did a great job," and then I would get a slap across the face, or taken into the dressing room and get a spanking or verbal tongue lashing or whatever. And she would just physically, she would grab my hair and just shake me, and just made life a living hell for the whole 4 years. And my uncle was very abusive too.
Did you say, Mom, I hate this, I don't want to do this anymore?
Unfortunately, I never told my mom about the problems on the set because my aunt and uncle threatened me with physical abuse if I revealed that to her. So I was terrified and intimidated of everybody on the set, the production people, my aunt and uncle. I mean, they just made my life a living hell, all of them. The cast was wonderful. I want to make that very clear up front. The cast was wonderful. Herb Anderson, Gloria Henry, Jeannie Russell, all wonderful people and very, very supportive of me. I don't think they weren't really aware of all of the physical abuse. They were, very aware that there were problems, and they could tell that I was an unhappy child, and that I only came alive and became this outgoing, happy little boy when I was in front of the camera. But when I was, off the camera, away from the camera, and around the stage, I was a very quiet, introverted kid, and they realized that there were a lot of problems. I had a fascination with a science fiction film called Village of the Damned, which was a science fiction classic about these blonde children who had this power where they could look at people and take control of their minds and make them do horrible things to themselves. And I wanted to do that to people. I wanted to hurt people, and I wanted to cause them the pain that they were causing me. I wanted revenge. And I remember when I would get my scripts, I used to draw in the back of my scripts, and I'd draw horrible pictures of people, especially like the production people, and I would have their names written down on the drawings. People in guillotines, people hanging, people on fire. Just horrible drawings of people being tortured and killed. And
how old were you?
I was 7, 8, 9. And nobody ever bothered to look in the script and look at these pictures and say, here is a child that is in real deep psychological trouble.
Wow. What do you think about that?
It's funny on StreamYard when my mic is muted. When you go back, I have to unmute it myself.
Right. I just said that StreamYard wasn't unmuting after the clips.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I noticed that today.
Jay North was kind of bitter. He didn't enjoy doing Dennis the Menace at all.
I agree.
You have Mommy Dearest as your mom. Ugh.
Yeah, and I can't stand Katie Couric, who interviewed him there.
I didn't know who that was. Wow. Okay.
Well, she looks different with the short hair.
Katie Couric used to be on the Today Show on NBC.
And that's where that clip's from, the NBC, the Today Show from 1990-ish, 91, 90, something like that. Yeah, he was definitely a bitter guy about his acting days. I cut that short because they were starting to show movie clips like Village of the Damned. What do you think of Village of the Damned? By the way, a little trivia about that before you answer that. The remake was the last movie Christopher Reeve did before he was paralyzed. It was released in 1994, John Carpenter's Village of the Damned, and Mark Hamill was in it. So you had Luke Skywalker and Superman together in that film. And Mark Hamill played a preacher in Village of the Damned, the remake by John Carpenter. What did you like the original Village of the Damned, Al Hardee and Sarah?
I did. You know,
I can't remember if I've seen the original, but I definitely saw the remake, and that was awesome. I enjoyed that. So I know I would love the original because I'm kind of like an original person. Like I love the originals way more than remakes usually. Yeah, usually remakes they drop it.
Well, Dennis the Menace made a couple of movies. He did two movies at MGM. One was called Zebra in the Kitchen, and the other one was called Maya. So he did 2 feature-length films when he came off of Dennis the Menace.
Keebler says, I disagree. He liked doing Dennis the Menace. He didn't like the people behind the scenes on the crew. Yeah,
but the people made it miserable for him. I mean, he often said that. He may have enjoyed doing it, but the crew, they were just, you know.
And he says, Zupperplex says, that's a potential serial killer right there, referring to Jay North, I assume.
Terrible.
Hey, Snarky in the Arkansas State.
Well, later on, Jay North, he kind of changed his tune a little bit towards the end. He wasn't so negative on Dennis the Menace, so.
They do still play Dennis the Menace. It's on Antenna TV in terms of terrestrial television, rabbit ears, in terms of free over the air in the USA anyway. If you have an affiliate near you of Antenna TV, you can catch Dennis the Menace, right, Al?
Yeah, it's still on Antenna TV.
It might be streaming on Pluto, or it should be. Who owns that? Universal owns Dennis the Menace, I believe. Isn't that a Universal show? MCA? Didn't they have the MCA logo?
No, it's not an MCA. I don't know who owns it. It's not MCA.
Are you sure? I thought it was MCA. Universal. Look it up. And if you don't mind, sir. So now, while you're doing that, I'm going to play a quick clip of David Lynch talking about the creative process. It's an important one. It's only 2 minutes long. Less than that. I'll cut it before the full 2 minutes are up. But this is the late, great director, David Lynch. We already talked about him earlier. Forgot to play this clip. Check this out.
An idea comes, and you see it, and you hear it, and you know it.
How does it come?
It comes like on a TV in your mind.
You know, there's a line I've always loved of Leonard Cohen. He said, if I knew where the good songs came from, I would go there more often.
Absolutely. People, we don't do anything without an idea. So they're beautiful gifts. And I always say, you desiring an idea is like a bait on a hook.
Yeah.
It can pull them in. And if you catch an idea that you love, that's a beautiful, beautiful day. And you write that idea down so you won't forget it. And that idea that you caught might just be a fragment of the whole, whatever it is you're working on. But now you have even more bait. Thinking about that small fragment, that little fish, will bring in more. And they'll come in and they'll hook on. And more come in, and pretty soon you might have a script, or a chair, or a painting, or an idea for a painting.
But they come as in small...
More often than not, small fragments. I like to think of it as in the other room, the puzzle is all together, but they keep flipping in just one piece at a time.
In the other room...
Over there.
in a sense, David, there's always another room somewhere.
That's a beautiful thing to think about.
Let's think about it a bit.
No, you think about it.
Okay.
Cool.
I remember to unmute myself.
Well, as far as Dennis the Menace goes, Warner Brothers owns the TV rights, and North American Syndicate is holding the comic strip rights.
Very good. Yeah. So in terms of syndication, Columbia, like you just said, I did look that up. So I was wrong. I thought it was MCA Universal, but it was not.
Yeah, it's done by Warner Brothers now.
And the Dennis the Menace TV show aired on CBS from October 4th, 1959 until July 7th, 1963, starring Jay North, who passed away in 2025 as Dennis the Menace. Mr. Wilson! That's annoying as F. I
Joseph
know.
Kearns. Yep.
You know who could have played him in a movie when he was young? Macaulay Culkin. He would have been a good Dennis the Menace.
Well, he played Richie Rich. It was basically the same character.
I actually like that movie, and I like Casper too with Christina Ricci.
Yeah, Casper is good.
I like that one.
I like the first part when they're trying to get everybody that does ghost stuff to fix it. You know, you got that father guy from SNL. He can't do it. He comes back with his head backwards. That's great.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters couldn't help. Oh, wow.
That's right. All right. We have another person who died. This is number 21 on my list. This is from Sunday, April 13th, 2025. Nicky Cat died. Do you know who Nicky Cat was, Sarah or Al?
Doesn't sound familiar.
I'll put his picture up. It's a man, not a woman. So it's kind of a trick question. I want you to think it might be a female. There's Nicky Cat from Dazed and Confused, among other films.
Oh,
I've seen him before, but I don't know much about him.
Yeah, I've seen him in lots of things.
He was in Dazed and Confused. He was in a show, Boston Public, which was by David E. Kelly.
Boston Public, that's a great show. I like that.
Me too. That was a show about a public school, high school, and it was by David E. Kelly. It was before Boston Legal. So he had a thing for Boston, and that's Michelle Pfeiffer's husband, of course. But Nicky Cat also starred in a show called Boiler Room. He died at the age of 54, and no cause of death was released. So that means it was drugs.
I don't probably.
I don't know. Okay, next up, Al. This is someone Al can speak to a lot. Let me put his picture up. Talking about Wink Martindale. I did an entire Podblast about Wink, who was a radio personality and a game show host. Right, Al?
Yeah, I was friends with Wink. We worked together on Music of Your Life when he used to be on Music of Your Life, and we would have once a week we would have phone conversations with all the air personalities, and I used to talk to him on the phone. And he, when Sinatra turned 100 years old, he sent me an email asking me if I could put together a Sinatra special if he sent me all of the elements. In other words, he sent me the voiceover work, and that's all I had to put together, and he put the music in. But it took me so it was a 4-hour special that aired on Music of Your Life Network when Sinatra turned 100, and it took me about 4 or 5 days to put it together, and it was a labor of love, and it turned out really well. So now Wink's it was a great guy. I didn't, know Sandy, his wife, very much. His wife Sandy dated Elvis back in the day. But anyway, he was a nice person. I really liked Wink Martindale, and we talked music all the time. Of course, he was a big game show host, but I knew him for working on the radio with him. He's a wonderful person, and
Very
it was
cool.
sad that he passed away.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's really sad about Wink, but we did an entire special on him.
Yeah.
And let me just say real quick about Wink. So Wink, as I said, he died on tax day of all days, April 15th, 2025. He was a legendary game show host, and he was 91 years of age. That's a nice long life. And he had a 74-year career in Hollywood, hosting a number of game shows, not just Tic-Tac-Toe. He also hosted a show called High Rollers and Gambit. And he also was a close friend of Elvis Presley.
Yeah, he worked in, he introduced Elvis on the radio. Elvis came by the radio station and to visit Wink, and that's how they met. And so, but he's from Tennessee, but he worked at WHBQ radio in Memphis, and Elvis used to come by and be on the radio with him a lot, and they became really good friends till the end. Now, when Elvis passed away, he did not go to the funeral because he was so upset about it. He wanted to remember Elvis the way he was, and so he just did not go to his funeral. Have you ever heard of Gilbert Gottfried? He passed away.
Yeah.
Anyway, he had a terrific podcast, and so he had Wink on the show, and that's one of the funniest shows and the most entertaining podcasts I've ever listened to. But Wink was a great guy. He really was.
Very good. Let's look at a clip of Wink. Oh, Sarah, were you about to say something? I didn't mean to cut you off, dear.
No, I was just saying, wow, that's cool. That's all.
Have you ever heard of Tic-Tac-Toe, Sarah?
Well, yes, because you've mentioned it on several thousand occasions. Yeah.
Well, thank you for your service.
I've got hang on a second. I've got something I'll show you. I'll pull it up.
All right, you have the screen. Oh, look at that.
That's Wink. That's from Music of Your Life. That's his publicity for Music of Your Life.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and also, Peter Marshall passed away this year. Put it up.
Oh wow.
Peter Marshall. Yeah, he hosted the Hollywood Squares, among other things.
He was also on Music of Your Life.
Dude, did you ever see the Hollywood Squares set like from behind? It looks very dangerous.
Now, I went to a taping of the Hollywood Squares back in the day.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. You've talked about it before many times.
You know who else was on Music of Your Life with me? Gary Owens.
Yeah, from Laugh-In. We're going to talk about someone from Laugh-In in just a moment. But first, I'm going to play a brief clip of Wink Martindale talking about bloopers on the set of Tic-Tac-Doe. Let's listen and let's watch.
Thing that comes to mind most readily, every fall, we did an over 80s tournament during ratings week. Sweeps. Yeah, fall sweeps. Yeah. And all the contestants had to be over the age of 80. And I remember we had one of our contestants was named Dr. Reba Kelly. And Dr. Kelly, she talked like this, and she didn't wear her teeth, and she, funny, but smart. She ended up, winning for the week, this particular week. And Dr. Reba Kelly was a widower. She was 88 years old. And during the interview segment, and I've never known, I'm going to tell you what she said, but I've never known whether Dan Enright and the producers gave her this response or whether she was smart enough to come up with this from the back of her mind, something that she had heard years before. I don't know. But this is what happened. I said, Dr. Kelly, at your advanced age, do you ever think about dating anymore? And she said, yes, Wink. I have 4 boyfriends. I said, really? She said, yes. I get up with Will Power. I take a walk with Arthur-itis. I come home with Charlie Horse, and I go to bed with Ben Gay. Well, truthfully, we had to stop tape. Audience went nuts. I couldn't stop laughing. Of course, as a host, you dream about, responses like that. But again, I've never learned whether they gave that to her, because nobody knew that I was going to ask her specifically that question.
Right.
Whatever. It was the funny, I guess of all my years in games, I can't think of anything that was funnier than that. We literally had to stop tape for 10, 15 minutes until we all got composed.
That's a good interview. I like that.
Wink Martindale. Okay. So let me get back on track.
Aha.
I'm glad you're not muted there. That's good. So
yeah, it came back. I didn't have to mute it. Unmute it.
There was a joke in the chat that Elvis Presley lives in Detroit, Michigan. Where is that comment?
Well, of course.
Let me put it on the screen. All right, we got another one to talk about who died. This is a biggie, depending on your point of view. Who said that? Where is it? Oh, Elvis lives in Michigan, said Joe Gutfeld. Ha, ha, ha. All right, next up. So, Al, get something handy. You have like a little toy of this person who died. I think you know who I'm talking about. You have a little figure in your studio. Al, I think you're muted. Or did you have a mini stroke?
No, I'm here.
Thank God you're all right. It's Pope Francis. I was trying to give you a hint. Who's above my head? Pope Francis. We're not going to get all religious on you. Yeah, there you go. Look at the Popester. So Pope Francis sadly passed away on Monday, April 21st, 2025. He was the 266th Bishop of Rome and sovereign of the Vatican City. He died on Easter Monday at the age of 88. That was a big one. That's a huge
He lived a long time. Yeah.
Well, on that note, the head of the the Mormon church, the prophet, he died too this year. So, he was like 100 and something. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm a big fan of
didn't
the
affect me.
Osmonds. They're big Mormons, the Osmond family.
Yeah, they're brother and sister, right?
Of course.
I'll
He
never.
only has one sister, and that's Marie. He has a bunch
Yeah,
of
but they
brothers.
look lovingly in their eyes while singing "Why."
But on April 21st, 2025, the Vatican confirmed the death of Pope Francis in an announcement read by Cardinal Kevin Farrell. The Vatican Camerlengo from the chapel of the Domus Santa Marta, where Pope Francis lived. How do you say that, Al? Domus Santa Marta. Domus?
That's good enough. It's kind of
Domus Santa Marta. And the quote read, at 7:35 this morning, the Bishop of Rome, Francis, returned to the home of the Father. His entire life was dedicated to the service of the Lord and of his church, Farrell said, unquote.
And now we have, like this, he said, an American Pope, Pope Leo.
Yeah, well, he's from Chicago, Illinois at some point in his life, yeah.
Yeah.
Now we're into May of 2025. May 2025, and that's my mom's birthday, May 1st. Anyway, May 1st, on Thursday, May 1st, 2025, singer-songwriter Jill Saboli, best known for the 1995 pop hit I Kissed a Girl, was killed in a house fire. She was killed in a house fire east of Minneapolis, Minnesota, her representative confirmed.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that terrible? Her career spanned more than 3 decades and 12 albums, including standout tracks like Supermodel from the Clueless movie soundtrack and the candid, genre-defying material that became her hallmark. How about that? Now, next up, you were talking about Gary Owens, Al, a moment ago. Someone from Laugh-In passed away. And I love this lady. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Ruth Buzzy.
You got it. Ruth Buzzy. I loved Ruth Buzzy so much. She was so talented. Let me put her picture up. Ruthie, as she was known. That's how she looked in the Laugh-In years.
Oh, she was funny.
Yeah, she was. Do you have any memories of Ruth Buzzy? Did you ever meet her, Al or Sarah?
No, I never met her.
No. To my knowledge, I haven't met anyone from Laugh-In because that would be awesome, and I would tell everybody.
There we go. I had to change the camera shot. Okay, well, I'll just tell you briefly that Thursday, May 1st, 2025, Ruth Buzzy, who rose to fame as the frumpy and bitter Gladys on that bench, park bench, on the groundbreaking sketch comedy series Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In, died. She was 88 years of age. Ruth Buzzy's agent confirmed the news, stating that Ruth Buzzy died Thursday at her home in Texas. She had been diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease and was in hospice care. Her loving husband took care of her until the very end. She was very underrated, I thought. And she was cute. She had a Jay Leno-like chin.
I didn't want to say that, but yeah. Yeah.
It's okay. There's no offense to that. I'm going to play a clip of Ruth. This is a rare clip that I found in my research for tonight's show, the Nostalgic Podblast, which is simul-streaming on Sarah's channel, My Flock is Everywhere, and Al Hardee's channel, Al Hardee Entertainment on YouTube. Let's look at a clip of Ruth Buzzy. This is from 1972, a long-ass time ago. Let's watch.
Family show.
Is that the world famous sanctuary? Can't you believe this duel? Anne-Marie, you brought me Ruth.
You take care of her. I can't handle it.
Okay, Anne-Marie.
Would you like to
Ruth,
get on?
Ruth, now wait a minute.
wrong?
Hey, listen, I don't know about this. Ruth Buzzy on the famed Laugh-In show with Rowan and Martin. Ruth, sit down, would you please? You make me
Would
very.
you sit down too?
But me first?
No, you first.
Well, how about Glum Gladys, Ruth? That is from the Addie Mame series, right? Was that the way that...
How did you know that?
Well, I'm not really sure how
You just have read it all over.
Well, I kind of thought that I would discover that. Really, what I want to ask about, though,
Yeah.
do you have any new characters coming up this season?
Well, I have one that I'm reviving called Shakuntala. I used to do it on The Entertainers with against Dom DeLuise playing Dominic the Great.
Dominic, yes.
And she's a character that doesn't talk. And many people wonder whether it's a girl or a boy, but believe me, it's a girl. And they have asked me, they begged me to revive it. I'm sorry that Dom isn't on the show, he can't do it with me, but one of the new people, Brian Bressler, is going to do it with me.
That's
And,
unreal.
So we got Shakuntala, and then I've got a character that we call Dr. Welby, and she reports on all the medical science.
Like Tinseltown? The reporter of Tinseltown?
No. This is a new
one.
So far, they're not having me do Busy Buzzy this year because they're trying to, get different new looks
things, right,
and everything. And she'll probably come back sometime during the year. But I hope so because I love her. Do you know what my very, very favorite character is?
What's your favorite character?
The drunk. I
The
call her
drunk.
Doris Sidebottom, and it's the drunk that I do at the bar with Dick Martin.
Yes,
And the both of us
yes,
play,
yes.
Then I meet him.
Well, you fall off the bar.
Yes, right. Well, that character I am begging them to do again this year because I get a lot of mail on her. And
is that your favorite character, really?
Absolutely.
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 It comes through that way.
It really is.
Hey, what is the what's the trait between a Ruth Buzzy, the shoe shine concession at NBC, Ralph Edwards, and some paper towels?
You just know everything. Well, he shines the shoes on the Ralph Edwards show, This Is Your Life, and I was very honored last year to have my life done on their show.
Ralph
and
Edwards.
it was the first, and it was the first one upon their coming back after being off the air for 9 years. They had shot a few and they chose mine to be first, and that was really thrilling besides just being, having
being
left
there.
it right. Because I used to think that they did This Is Your Life on people that were 105. And so since then, I've been sending notes back and forth to Ralph through our shoeshine man.
Oh, for crying
So,
out
and
loud.
we're writing on anything that we can get a hold of.
Well, if you're-
Toilet tissues.
Well, if you're
paper
writing on
bags.
anything you can get a hold of, what do you do with a fan that slips you a paper napkin or a paper towel for an autograph?
Oh, I write on it.
You write on it?
Oh, sure. Anything if that's what they want. You know what happened once?
What?
I was on an airplane. It was the last time I was coming home from Connecticut. Oh, my heavens. And I was just about ready to eat my lunch, and a girl came up, and she was standing beside me. She said, "Pardon me." She said, "Could I please have your autograph?" And I said, "Well, oh, okay." And then I proceeded to push the food over as much as I could in those little trays, and she handed me an airsick bag to write on, and she was serious. And I looked at the airsick bag, and I looked at my food, and I said, "I'm sorry, miss, you will have to wait." So she laughed, and while she left, and before she came back, I dumped the rest of my food in the airsick bag and autographed it and sent it
And
back
sent
to
it to her?
Yes, and she got a big kick out of that.
Hey, you're in leotards. Does this mean you're dancing today or something?
Oh, we're at the sanctuary. I'm doing my whole routine, my exercise routine that I learned.
Well, you're into the
Conte.
exercise thing.
Yes. 5 years ago, I lost about 32 pounds on Weight Watchers.
You're putting me on.
No. And a lot of people didn't think of me as being heavy because I'm
Right.
tiny from here.
Right.
But from here down,
Look out.
yeah, 40 inches in the hips when I started.
All right.
And the 32 pounds, lost that.
Mhm.
And on Weight Watchers, they suggest that you exercise once you lose your weight, and I never did. So 3 months ago, during our break between the two seasons, my husband allowed me to go down to Tecate. There's a ranch down there called La Rancho El Puerta, and I stayed down there for 3 weeks, and I exercised for 7 hours a day, just breaking for food, purposely to go to the extreme so that when I got back here, the days that I don't have time to come here to the sanctuary, I could exercise, do my own routine in my bedroom or in the halls of NBC. I've done it at parties, name it, and I've done
Well, what
it.
about the 10 years of dancing?
Well, that
Does that
helps.
kind of,
it helps. I find that I probably have a better, what would you say, endurance than most people. I mean, like down in
But you didn't
Tecate.
enjoy dancing, though, did you?
Oh, I did, but I was horrible at it.
You did it because people would laugh with you instead of at you.
Yo, wonderful! Yes!
This is-
Exactly, that's how I started to be funny. That's right.
This is Jim Harrison talking with Ruth.
Wonderful! Talking with Ruth.
Buzzy in Hollywood.
From film, as you could see. What a great clip. She did a Chips episode, Roller Disco, the season 3 90-minute special with Life Garrett, who was a pop star for like half a minute back in the late 1970s. I love Ruth Buzzy. She was so good on Laugh-In. That's a great little piece of film that I found.
That's funny. I would do the same thing. I would put all my leftovers in that bag Yes, I would. Oh yeah.
And
Everyone
Zappa,
tried-
that interviewer looked like Jim Jones. That's the guy that
Yeah.
unfortunately tainted the Kool-Aid in 1978, right?
Oh yeah.
And Tracy says Life was a cutie. Yeah, people think his name was pronounced Life Garrett. It was Life Garrett, like the game of life. Anyway. And Robert Yarborough says, I love Ruth Buzzy. She was pretty also. Yeah, I thought she was kind of cute too. And Buzzy went on to Dancing to the Oldies. Is that like Dancing with the Stars? I'm not familiar with that one, unless it's a joke. Okay, so yeah, and Randall also said Ruth Buzzy was a gem, so talented. All right. Any thoughts on Ruth Buzzy, Al?
No, I liked her on Laugh In. I mean, she was funny. She was talented, you know.
Very funny. Yeah.
She didn't really do it. She did some TV stuff later on, but you know, Laugh In's really what, you know, made her real famous, in my opinion.
Yeah, that was her breakout role. That started as a special in 1967, and then NBC made it a weekly show, a weekly hourly show, Friday night at 10 o'clock. And I have a blooper reel. Sarah, remember we played some R-rated bloopers from Laugh In when we did a
Oh
stream.
yeah, that was great.
Okay, so next up, let's see. Let me just get caught up on the chat. Dean Martin roasts were fun. Yep. And Too Tall Rob says, Happy Holidays, Sarah. But he spelled your name biblically. There's no H on Sarah. It's just S-A-R-A.
Yes. Hi, Rob. How are you? How are you, raccoons?
All right, so let's get on with the next one. The next one on the list here of celebrity deaths. That was Ruth Buzzy. All right, we got this guy. This is kind of a sad photo I'm going to throw up on the screen right now.
Aw.
And it's right here. It's George Wendt. Spelled with a D. The D is silent.
Oh, yeah.
There's George Wendt from Cheers. Old Norm from Cheers. He died on Tuesday, May 20th, 2025. Died on Tuesday, May 20th, 2025. Of course, best known as Norm Peterson on the NBC sitcom Cheers. He died at the age of 76 peacefully in his sleep at home, the Associated Press reported. Thoughts, guys, on George Wendt or chat? What'd you think about him?
He's just awesome. I liked him in everything he did. I can't think of one thing I didn't like him in.
Al, did you like Cheers?
No, I enjoyed Cheers. I used to. That's one of the sitcoms I would sit down and watch. Yeah. I liked it.
I wasn't allowed to watch it as a kid, so as an adult, you best believe I watched it all. I watched every episode. It's awesome.
Joe Gutfeld says Cheers was so overrated.
I disagree.
And, Danny Staten says Norm. He's in South Carolina, you know. Greetings from South Carolina. It's Danny Staten.
Yeah, Bigfoot went to Danny's house. It's a really cool short.
Hey, Danny, you mentioned Gomer Pyle. I remember riding around in a spaceship with Gomer Pyle, or was I high?
You were high.
Yeah, we were talking about him earlier when we talked about Richard Chamberlain, who died in 2025. He lived in Hawaii, and I made a comment that he was living with Gomer Pyle in Hawaii. Anyway,
The Bears.
The Bears. Let's just move on here. Oh, there's the Bears from Planet Earth. Rest in peace, Greg Biffle and family, says Too Tall Rob 6.8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's all I got to say about that. Now, I got another musician who passed away. Oh, before that, I forgot about this guy. No photo, and we won't talk long about him, but remember the show Duck Dynasty? Duck Dynasty? I call it
never
Dynasty.
watched it.
Well, I didn't either. I didn't care for it. But Phil Robertson died on Sunday, May 25th, 2025. And he was the lead, that head of that family, the patriarch of the Duck Dynasty family. And he was the star of that reality show on A&E. He died on May 25th, 2025, and he was 79 years of age. His family didn't immediately release a cause of death, though. But they shared in December that he had early stages of Alzheimer's in December 2024 and was in poor health. So rest in peace to Phil Robertson.
Hi, Esmeralda.
Now we got a musician. Hey, Esmeralda, we have a musician coming up here.
Hey, Esmeralda.
Real quick, can I intercede real quick?
Yeah.
Esmeralda, I need you to email me your address. I have something I need to send you. Thank you.
I have it. I can send it to you too. Unless, she's probably moved again or something.
Yeah, she's moved like 80 times since the last time we had it. I almost went to go find the old one. I was like, no, I remember I deleted that because it's no good.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Planet said, Planet Irf says Phil was a better quarterback than Terry Bradshaw at Louisiana Tech. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. People are saying hey to each other. Oh, okay. I get you. Of course. It slipped my mind. Danny Staten, he was talking about Ruth Buzzy riding around with Gomer Pyle. That was in the Sid and Marty Krofft show, The Lost Saucer. How could I forget? That was a Saturday morning live action show. Of course, Danny. I lost my mind on that. That's right.
Oh my God.
How could I forget? And I've talked about that many times here on the Nostalgic Podblast. All right. So next up, let's see who we got here. We have a musician. He was 77. He was a guitarist and a singer by the name of Rick Derringer. Let's look at his picture. Got it right here. Now, Al, I know you can speak about this guy.
He got started with a group called
Al,
the Real
you're
McCoys.
muted.
He got started with a group called the Real McCoys.
Al, we can't hear you.
I hear him just fine. I hear him.
Well, Sarah, let's just talk about him. Al's checked out or something. All right.
No, he's there. I hear
Rick
him.
died on Monday, May 26, 2025, at the age of 77. He shot to fame at the age of 17 when his band, the McCoys, recorded Hang On Sloopy. And he had a hit with Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo. Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo.
Hoochie Coo. Awesome.
Come on, mama, sing the blues. He earned a Grammy Award for producing Weird Al Yankovic's debut album. I didn't know that. Do you know that, Sarah?
No, but that's awesome.
The audio's at my end. My bad. Sorry, Al and Sarah. I'm going to duck out and come back. Y'all talk. It's a StreamYard glitch.
No, he got started with the Real McCoys. He had a song back in the 60s called Hang On Sloopy.
Yeah, that's a good song. Hang on.
Mhm,
Sorry.
yeah.
Anyways, also I'll stop that. We don't. This isn't karaoke. I'll stop that. Oops, sorry. Thank you, Esmeralda. Al, continue.
I see. Yeah.
No, I mean you can keep talking.
I mean, I don't have much to say about him, to be honest with you. I like some of his music, but he, like I said, I didn't. He was not one of my favorites, but I like some of his tunes, of course.
Sorry about that, guys. You were talking and I couldn't hear because of a StreamYard glitch. I can hear you now, of course, but damn, sorry about that, y'all.
I think you need to fix your cable to your mic or something, Chance.
Is it buzzing? Is it buzzing right now?
No, because you have a lot of audio issues, and it's not a StreamYard thing because nobody else seems to have that. I checked around. Nobody on my end ever has those issues either. So it's got to be something on your end. You probably just need new cables or new equipment. Maybe something with the D key too.
You probably got something loose on. You probably got something loose on your mixer.
Yeah. Danny says Rick has chick hair, and Joe Gutfeld said no one can understand the words to that song. Hey, Esmeralda. And Salingirl 69 said that in 1995 the George Wendt show came and went. Yeah, kind of like George did. Yeah, he went, unfortunately. All right, so let's get back on track. I thought you'd have a lot to say about this guy.
No.
That's all right.
Ow. Nah.
So next up, I've got a name for you. This is 29 on my list. Number 29. Do you know who Ed Gale is? Anybody? Ed Gale.
Sounds familiar.
He was an actor and a stunt performer. He was a little person. He was a midget. I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to say that. He's a dwarf. He was a dwarf. He died on Tuesday, May 27th, 2025. He's best known for playing a horror icon in the horror movies.
Oh, I think I posted about him too. I forget now.
Chucky.
Yeah. Yes.
Chucky.
Yeah.
He died, sadly. But yeah, he was a stunt performer. He played Chucky in some of the Child's Play films, and he died at the age of 61. A source told TMZ that he died in hospice care in Los Angeles on May 27th, 2025, which was
at 61. What in the hell happened?
Little people die pretty young, unfortunately. It's something to do with their internal organs, but I'm not a doctor. But Ed Gale's other roles include the cult classic films Howard the Duck by George Lucas from 1986 and Chopper Chicks in Zombie Town.
I love Howard the Duck. That's great. That's so great.
It gets trashed, doesn't it? It gets trashed a lot.
I don't know. I truly enjoyed that movie when I watched it. It was interesting. I mean, I don't really know how he and her, but anyways, never mind about the biology of that. But I just got to say that was really a fun movie. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to leave out. I'm going to put Al backstage while he's not looking. There we go. All right. So next up, we got a good one, Al. You'll want to speak about this lady, Loretta Swit. She died.
Oh yeah, she was. I really liked her on MASH. She was just terrific.
Oh yeah, she's just great.
She died on Friday, May 30th, 2025. Of course, best known for a role as Major Margaret Hot Lips Houlihan on the beloved show MASH, based on the film. She was 87 years old when she died.
Well, she did some early TV stuff too before MASH.
Well, MASH was
TV. Yeah, but MASH also was like best known.
I think she was on an Alfred Hitchcock episode, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, sure. Yeah. And who played the movie Hot Lips Houlihan? I know you guys know the answer to this.
Oh, what's her name? I can't think of her name, but she's awesome too.
Yeah. Lay Down Sally. Sally something. Think of the song Lay Down Sally.
Sally Kellerman, who did a lot of TV stuff too, way before the movie MASH.
Yes. Now, trivia for you. Did Loretta Swit ever have children? Yes or no?
I don't think so.
50-50 shot at this one. Correct. She never had kids.
Mm-hmm.
She was in a good movie, I thought, from 1974 about this biker gang that worships the devil, chasing her in a motor home. And remember that one, Al?
Yes.
What was that called? Devil's something. Devil's Reign, I think. The Devil's Reign.
Devil's Reign. I think Peter Fonda was in that too.
It was a 20th Century Fox movie.
Yeah, Peter Fonda was in that also.
Yeah. So rest in peace to Loretta Swit. We gotta hurry along. We've already gone almost 2 hours, and we're not even midway through the year. Okay, here we go. No photo available for Valerie Mahaffey from May 30th, 2025 is when she croaked. She's best known for her roles in Desperate Housewives, Young Sheldon. She was 71 years of age when she lost her battle with cancer. So rest in peace to Valerie.
I never watched either of those shows.
Yeah. I watched Desperate Housewives in the beginning, but it jumped the shark pretty quickly. All right. So we're into June 2025. Woo! All right. Let's see. Wayne Lewis died on Thursday, June 5th, 2025. Singer Wayne Lewis was also a founding member of the band Atlantic Star. And I do have a photo of Wayne right there. There's Wayne. Rest in peace to Wayne. Do you have anything to say about Wayne there, Al?
No.
He looks like a banana in that suit, but whatever.
A banana.
I know nothing about him. Sorry.
You know nothing? You see nothing? You sound like somebody out of Hogan's Heroes.
I mean, these people were very talented, but I mean, I thought we were going to talk more about mainstream people that people knew.
These are mainstream. You just keep bitching, sir.
Just
I'm gonna call you bitch from now on.
Oh my.
Hey Al. All right, so Wayne Lewis, real quick. He was a founding member of Atlantic Star. He died at the age of 68. The group debuted in 1978 with hits like Stand Up and With Your Love, I Come Alive, and later released popular songs including Circles, Secret Lovers, Masterpiece, and their chart-topping hit Always. You didn't like any of those songs, Al?
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
Next up, Sly Stone. From Sly and the Family
I do like
Stone.
Sly Stone. I liked his music.
Oh, good. I got one you like. Yeah. So Sly. Let me see. I thought I had a picture for old Sly.
Everyday People.
Oh man, what a great classic that is, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That is a good song.
Let me see here. So, damn, I thought I had a picture of old Sly. Yeah, I do. It's right here. It's at the bottom of my list. There's Sly Stone. There he is. Look, what a character. I love the way he looked.
Oh yeah, so, I enjoyed his work. I like Sly Stone.
He died sadly on Monday, June 9th, 2025. He was the front man of Sly and the Family Stone. He was 82 when he passed away, according to his publicist, Carlene Donovan. Sly and the Family Stone transformed popular music in the 1960s and 70s and beyond with such hits as what you said, Al, Everyday People and Stand and Family. It's a family affair. Not to be confused with the TV show, right? Family Affair.
No, that's completely different. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Now, Al, this is your turn to talk at length. Send me a picture. I think you might have already done this. This was a Beach Boy, the front man. I have it right here. Talking about Brian Wilson. What can you say about
He was the
late, great
brains
Brian.
behind the Beach Boys. He wrote a lot of the songs that the Beach Boys recorded. He was very talented, but later on in life he had some mental issues and things like that. But he was the Beach Boys. He's the one that wrote most of the good songs that they recorded. Paul Dano did a movie about him, and Paul Dano played Brian Wilson. What was the name of that movie? It was excellent, where he played Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys.
Did he write Wish They Could All Be California Girls?
Yes.
That's such a great song.
That's a great song,
Yeah, it is. I know everybody.
He was, I guess their most famous album is Pet Sounds, but he's basically wrote most of the music for the Pet Sounds album.
He was awesome. He passed on June 11th, 2025. Of course, he's the co-founder and chief songwriter of the Beach Boys. He was 82 years of age when he died, the family announced. And the Beach Boys rank among the most popular groups of the rock era, with more than 30 singles in the top 40 and worldwide sales of more than $100 million.
He also wrote songs for the two guys, Jan and Dean, who were popular at the same time that the Beach Boys were. They were all kind of friends, but he wrote music for Jan and Dean also.
Oh my gosh, yes. Great talent. That was a huge loss, was it? I mean, he was ill for a long time, but he was performing pretty late into his life.
Well, actually, he started singing some standards. He recorded a lot of standards music later on in his career. But he was the brains behind the Beach Boys.
Great. And for time, I'm going to not play any more clips or show pictures so we can hurry along. But I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead, sir. He was the brains behind the Beach Boys, you were just saying?
Oh, yeah. I mean, if it wasn't for him, it wouldn't be the Beach Boys. He helped found the Beach Boys anyway.
That's right.
Awesome.
Okay,
Definitely
so
a hero in California.
And we don't want to he's a major star. I'm trying to give equal time to all these people because there's some people that are not so well known, but I tried to pick people that at least people have heard of these folks, because I did edit, Al, believe it or not, some of the names off. But let's go on with Ann Burrell. Ann Burrell. Let me take Mr. Wilson's photo off. Mr. Wilson, Dennis Menace. Can you take that picture off, Al?
Oh, hold on. Yeah.
Thank you. And there. And now I can put us equally on the screen like this. Do you like this shot better, team, or do you like?
No, the other way is much better. Yes,
I like this way.
Better. Yes.
This way, right here. Okay.
Yes.
And that's the way it will be, because we are a democracy here on the Podblast.
Oh, good. Yes, this is more professional. The other way is, I don't know what you call that. Not good.
Yeah, Ann Burrell was just one of those celebrity chefs, and she was a host of a popular Food Network show.
I loved her. She was amazing. I loved Worst Cooks in America. Okay, and don't make vanilla chicken. It's never going to turn out good, people. Okay, just don't. I loved her.
You did like her. You're not being sarcastic. You're not messing with
I loved her. She was awesome. I even had my hair like hers for quite some time.
See, now I need a photo. Let me get her photo. Yeah, I can see you with that hairstyle.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I liked her. I remember watching her on the Food Network stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it was like a family affair. We would watch The Worst Cooks, right? My mom, who doesn't really care to watch TV these days, would watch it too with us. It was awesome. I just loved her. I loved her. Just loved her.
She was only 55 when she died.
Yeah. I was upset about that. I was like,
Did she have medical issues or something?
Yeah, here. What it was. I'm trying to get the picture. Damn, this is hard to do while I'm live. Let's see. Yeah, I have some information on her. Let me just see. Oh, good. Thank God it's a damn JPEG, so I can put the photo up quick. All right, here. Ann Burrell, I'll tell you the cause. It must have been an accident or cancer or something. Let's see. She was born September 21st, 1969. I already said that she died June 17th, 2025 at the age of 55 in New York City. And let me look at the cause of death. I'm checking out Wikipedia. Okay, Burrell released in 2012 that she had been in a relationship with her girlfriend, chef. It doesn't matter. Let me skip this. Okay. She died in her apartment in Brooklyn, New York on June 17th, 2025. Her death was ruled as suicide.
Yeah, that's
by the combined effects of ethanol, amphetamine. Oh, she took a bunch of pills. That's sad.
Yeah.
Did you know that? I didn't know that. Am I allowed to say that word that I just said on StreamYard? Am I going to get flagged for saying that?
You can say those words. They're okay to say, as long as you're not encouraging people to do them.
Okay, I wasn't sure because it's kind of. I'm finally getting her picture loaded up so you can see her.
Yeah,
there she is. There she is. There she is. God bless.
Yeah, she was so cool. Oh, she's so cool.
She kind of looked like a bird because you're a bird lady. You have birds, Sarah.
Yes,
yeah, with that hair, of course. Yeah, she does.
Yeah, she was very good. I truly enjoyed her. She's like one of those few people that in the cooking field that I don't cook, right? But I was like, man, I'd like to just meet her. I wish I could cook something awful, but I can't do that either.
It's so sad. All these people are dying.
Yeah,
dying.
She was cool. She was very cool.
All right, so moving along, we got to get through the year here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Bobby Sherman, Bobby Sherman. He died June 24th, 2025. A teen heartthrob from the 1960s and 70s, died at the age of 81 after a battle with cancer. He was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer in March of 2025. He finally expired a few months later on June 24th, 2025. I'm going to put his picture up too. What do you got to say about him?
He was actually in some TV shows too, playing himself. So, yeah.
Yeah. What were your favorite songs that he penned or sang? Hello?
I'm here.
Did you have any favorite songs?
What was that song he did? I've got the 45 record. It was his biggest hit. What was that song? I can hear the song. Maybe in my.
He had a definite good look. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was in some TV shows. If I'm not mistaken, he was in an episode of Bonanza because he did acting too.
Yeah, he did.
Let me see. Let me look at my phone. Hang on.
Okay.
I've got that record.
Easy come, easy go. I don't know. Zop said that in chat. So.
Okay.
Maybe that is it. Yeah, maybe that is it. You're right.
He did a lot of TV. I think he wound up on Adam 12 and those kind of
shows.
He
did a ton of TV shows.
Here's his
I think he was more popular on television than he was just a singing career.
Yeah, if anyone that's watching, I have his image on the screen. He had kind of a Keith Partridge type haircut.
Well, he had that hair from the 70s, you know.
Yeah. It looks like a helmet. I don't know what to tell you. It does.
Yeah. Here Come the Brides he was in, yes.
Oh yeah, Here Come the Brides. I hated that show.
I didn't watch it. Just the title itself said, "Don't watch this," and I basically said, "Yeah, makes sense. Stay away from that."
It was okay.
I don't like the Partridge Family either. There's a lot of weird shows I didn't like, but there's other shows that I just super loved.
The helmet hairdo.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, let me hurry along.
Okay.
There we are. Okay, so let's just try to cruise along here because there's quite a few left that we've got to talk about. Yeah, that was a bad one. How about Bill Moyers, the news guy? He was a former White House press secretary turned TV journalist. He died at the age of 91 on June 26, 2025. That's all I got to say about that.
Okay.
Richard Hurst, June 27, 2025, best known for his character as Deputy Cletus Hogg on The Dukes of Hazzard. He was 79 years of age when he died. Remember him, Al?
Yes.
Good character actor. Michael Madsen, we talked about this in the pre-show, Al. Michael Madsen, who was in a lot of Quentin Tarantino's early movies, he died on July 3rd, 2025.
Yeah.
He was in Reservoir Dogs, Kill Bill, Hateful Eight. He died in his Malibu home at the age of 67, and he died from cardiac arrest. His representatives told Fox News Digital.
Yeah, Hateful Eight was released 10 years ago, and it's actually playing in some theaters now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another loss, Connie Francis. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, she
died
great.
Connie Francis died July 17th, 2025. In the 50s and 60s, she was a pop star known for hits like Pretty Little Baby. She died at the age of 87, and a cause of death was not released. She's probably just old, but I don't know.
My favorite song by her was Everybody Somebody's Fool.
Oh, yeah.
She recorded on the MGM record label. I like Connie Francis.
We have a Gen Xer to talk about who died, who meant a lot to a lot of people, including me. Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Oh, yeah.
Theo from The Cosby Show. He died on July 21st, 2025. Man, he was Theo Huxtable on The Cosby Show. He was only 54 years of age when he died in an accidental drowning in Costa Rica, according to local authorities.
Yeah.
That was pretty sad because he's just on vacation and he's just died. It's terrible. It's so sad.
I know. Now, I was rushed to. I don't have a photo. Y'all are going to hate me. Ozzy Osbourne. All aboard! Sorry about your ears there.
Yeah, it's crazy train here.
Ozzy Osbourne died July 22nd, 2025. Oh my God. He had a number of ailments, including Parkinson's disease, which was revealed back
Well, he abused drugs and all, but it's funny. I like his wife better than I like him. I mean, I wasn't a big fan of Ozzy Osbourne. I think he had a lot of talent, but I liked his wife. I thought she was on some talk shows. I really liked her.
Tracy loved Ozzy, as did I.
I like them both. I don't care much for their kids, but they were okay.
Yeah, I just burped in the microphone. Apologize, folks, if you could hear that.
Okay.
Let me see. So moving along, I'm going to try to. Hey, thank you for that. Teflon Don 40 said, I shared it or shared. I shared. Thank you for that.
Okay.
All right. So let me get back to my list here. Oh, Chuck Mangione.
Yes.
Feels so good, Yeah.
Feels so good.
talented jazz. He was a great jazz guy.
That instrumental had a revival on King of the Hill.
Yeah, that's a great song.
That song.
Oh, right.
He's a two-time Grammy Award-winning musician. He achieved international success in 1977 with his jazz-flavored single that Al just mentioned. Say it, Al.
Feels so good.
Feels so good.
Yeah.
And he later became the voice actor on King of the Hill. He was 84 years of age when he expired on July 22nd, 2025.
Wow. Ow, I bit my tongue.
Got another one. I should have a photo. Didn't have time. Hulk Hogan. Big
well, we all know what he looks like. He's right behind you, as a matter of fact.
Let me do it. He's right behind you. Like when people in horror movies in the theater, look out! He's right behind you. They talk to the screen. Anyway.
Yeah, later, Tracy.
So,
wait, real quick. I just gotta say, Tracy, I am sorry for your family's loss on your mother-in-law's passing. My family and I send our regards to you, and I hope you're doing better, and your husband's doing better too.
Tracy, have a great night.
I actually met Hulk Hogan one time when he was at Turner with the WWE. He was there. It's before he got really, really big, but yeah, I remember seeing him.
We have another gay person in the chat. Brian H. Davis says, "Hey, hello guys, I'm gay too." Cool.
All right.
Now Tracy, there is no Brain Benders banter tonight. She texted me. She's exhausted, so there's no BBB tonight. Just a little programming note. Sometimes I'm on there Saturday nights. Most times, not tonight. There will be no stream at all. Okay, so good night, Tracy. Let's see here. Next up, where my damn list at? There we go. Oh, we're talking about Hulk Hogan. I mean, I first discovered him before WWE, World Wrestling Federation, on the big screen in Rocky III. He had a small part in that, and that's the first time
I grew up with him in like everything, right? And one of the favorite shows that I loved of his was Thunder in Paradise. It was really cheesy and not so good, but I loved it anyways because he was in it, right? And I gotta say that, I loved him as a wrestler. I mean, I watched wrestling first when I was a kid because of him, right? So I gotta say, Hulk Hogan may not have been the best in person, but as far as entertainment goes, oh yeah, I definitely loved his entertainment qualities. Awesome.
Pop culture icon. I mean, I liked his reality show too with his kids and stuff.
That
Let me get a picture. I've got to get a picture of Hulk Hogan.
Also ended his marriage.
Yeah, that was a big loss, but there was a lot of hate out there about his. Like a lot of people were making fun of him when the news broke that he died on social media. I wasn't aware that he had an issue for being a RAC.
Oh yeah, People record.
Did he say
phone
like the
calls.
words? Did he
Oh
say
yeah,
the words?
yes. It was a very big rant of all those slurs. It was very
Well,
not
I mean,
good.
a lot of people, because he was a Trump supporter, and he was at some of the Trump rallies, I guess.
Oh, yeah, that could be part of it too.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, but that was before even Trump's stuff happened. He got caught on the phone saying a bunch of bad things.
He said like the N-word and stuff. I'm not
Oh
aware
yeah,
of
lots
this.
a bunch of bad things. Yes, like just Google
well-
them and you could go listen to them if you need to hear them. But I recommend you don't need to because you've heard them before. They're just not good. Don't say those words.
Yeah, I agree.
Hmm.
All right. Well, wow. Let me
All
put
be
his
respectful
picture
of each
up
other.
because he really was a force to be reckoned with in terms of pop culture history. And there's a photo of him just for the fans out there that liked Hulk Hogan. That was a big loss in pop culture history.
Yeah.
And real quick, let me just, did I read everything about the Hulkster? I think I did. Yeah. July 24th, 2025. Hulk Hogan, one of the most popular professional wrestlers of all time, died according to TMZ Sports and WWE. Hogan, whose real name is Terry Gene Bollea, Bollea. How do I say that, Sarah? You probably heard it.
What?
Terry Bolla. Is that how you pronounce his real last name?
Oh,
Terry Bolla.
I don't know. I really
I
don't
think it's
know.
Bolla. Terry Gene
Yeah, I
Bolla.
would
He
know.
died at the age of 71. So we can move on. Rest in peace, Hulkster. And then on July 26, 2025, I'm going to go in rapid fire, folks, because I can tell Al's getting tired and bored. Tom Lehrer, he died. He was a witty, satirical songwriter known for skewering topics like marriage, politics, racism, and the Cold War. Died at the age of 97. He eventually left his musical career behind to resume teaching mathematics at Harvard and other universities.
Are you still
Ryan
talking about Hulk
Sandberg,
Hogan?
sports guy. Here's a sports legend on July 28, 2025. Ryan Sandberg died, a Chicago Cubs legend. Now, Tracy would be a big fan of him. Tracy's left for the night, but Tracy, who was in the chat, she originally grew up in Chicago. Now she's in Florida. But she was a big fan of Ryan Sandberg and the Chicago Cubs. That's her baseball team. He'd been battling cancer. He died at the age of 65, the Chicago Cubs club announced. And Ryan Sandberg announced last year he had prostate cancer. Yeah. Okay. And then rest in peace to Kelly Mack, actress who played Addie in season 9 of The Walking Dead. She died at the age of 33 of an aggressive tumor that attacked her central nervous system. Lonnie Anderson. Oh my God. I got to get a photo of Lonnie, the big buxom star of WKRP in Cincinnati, and Burt Reynolds' ex-wife, one of his ex-wives, died on August 3rd, 2025. She died just days before her 80th birthday. Thoughts on Lonnie Anderson, folks?
Was she in the series Evening Shade too?
No, Burt was. Mary Lou Henner played Burt's character's wife.
Okay. Yeah.
And Mary Lou Henner had a photographic memory, by the way, for those who don't know. Let me find a good picture of Lonnie Anderson. I didn't have time to do that. But now, Al, tell us about WKRP in Cincinnati. I know it's one of your favorite TV shows.
Well, actually, it was not one of my favorite TV shows.
I know you hated it.
You know, what drove me crazy is the control room looked nothing like a radio control room should look. I mean, you know, the control console looked like a big toy, you know.
Well, it was a TV show. It's a movie set, Al. So have a little bit.
I know, but they could have. I don't know. I did watch some episodes. I didn't watch them all, but they were. I mean, it just wasn't one of my favorite sitcoms.
It wasn't laugh out loud funny. It really wasn't.
No,
in my opinion, I did not dislike the show, but it's kind of overrated. But if you like radio,
I thought it was way overrated. And then the turkey thing is just overrated. Like I said, you know, I thought turkeys could fly. You know, whatever. I'm sorry.
There's Lottie. There's Lottie Anderson. In better days, of course, when she was like alive.
Yeah, she looks very much not dead there. Yeah, good.
Yeah, she's not dead in that picture at all.
What's that thing around her neck?
She's probably hiding veins like I've got in my neck. It's probably covering up nasty veins.
Women always wear stuff around their neck to hide the wrinkles and stuff.
I don't have a wrinkled neck. I don't wear shizzle around my neck. What do you mean?
Well, I mean, a lot of women do. Like, you know, Jane Fonda, she's all up in age and she wears stuff around her neck and blah, blah, blah.
Well, that's because they're vain.
Literally, and they're covering up veins like I've got. I've got terrible neck veins.
Well, you need to wear a scarf around your neck then.
I know. If somebody slit my throat, there'd be blood on the ceiling. Blood would go everywhere. I've got so many veins in my neck.
Okay, let's move along.
Oh, okay. Damn, I was trying to find something. Yeah, hang on. All right. Let's move along. Let's move along.
Well, we've gone 2 hours and 19 minutes.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I'm gonna do this in rapid fire. I promise. As I stall, I'm just trying to get a picture.
And I had all this
here.
stuff to put out and show, but you were getting here where I'm not going to show anything.
Oh damn. Okay. Oh, that's right. Let me go. Yeah, I do want to see. He did pull some really cool collectibles.
You just need to, to speed it up a little bit.
Okay, sir. You're right. All right, here we go. So I'm going to do that right now. I agree.
I'm not trying to be boss or anything, but
No, but you're right. So that's Lonnie Anderson. Is her picture still up? I can't see the screen. Let me take her picture off.
Yes.
And of course, there was a big Thanksgiving episode of WKRP, Turkeys Away, which aired before Halloween on October 30th, 1978. It's become kind of a Thanksgiving classic. All right. Oh, but Al, real quick, what was the WKRP in Cincinnati show based on? It was a real radio station right here in Atlanta, Georgia area, right?
WQXI.
Thank you, Quixie.
Yeah.
Let me move on. Where was I? it jumped on me. Okay, Danielle Spencer. I love Danielle Spencer. I got a clip of her. You know who Danielle Spencer was, Al? I got a 2-second clip. This is literally 2 seconds long, so don't give me grief.
No.
Ready for this? He's like, "Oh, I'll believe that, you liar. You always say a clip's gonna."
He just kicked himself out of studio.
No, what happened?
When I switched, Joe Gutfield said speed it up.
All right, yeah. No. What happens is when I switch from my media from film or from still pictures to video, it kicks someone out of the studio, and it just happened.
Yeah. That's a new feature on StreamYard. You're correct. I know. Sturkey and I switch brands. Somebody gets kicked, or sometimes all of us.
I'm herky jerky too. I got to change my camera. Al, who is Danielle Spencer? Well, do you know who she is, Sarah? Here she is. 12-second clip.
I don't know
her. I loved her in What's Happening.
I never watched that.
I know, it's before your time.
Well,
I'd never watched the show, so I don't know.
Well, she was a child actor. It was great. It lasted 3 seasons, but she was a child star known for ABC's What's Happening. She was only 60 years old when she died, and she was a veterinarian. After she left acting, she took care of little animals.
Well, that's
she was
a good
very
thing.
Smart, very nice, very sweet. And
that's really good.
The news broke on Instagram of her passing from her former co-star Haywood Nelson, who played Dwayne in What's Happening and in What's Happening Now. Danielle also acted in the 1985 to 87 revival. I think it was 87, 88 maybe. What's Happening Now in syndication on TV. Yeah, she had a battle with cancer. Okay, so moving along, August 23rd, 2025. Rest in peace to Jerry Adler. He's an actor. He died at the age of 96. His career started in theater, and he worked on more than 50 Broadway productions. He later transitioned to acting in the 1960s, gaining fame for roles on The Sopranos and The Good Wife. Okay, rest in peace. Giorgio Armani, the clothing designer for the gay people in the chat, primarily, known for his style and elegance. He died at the age of 91 on September 4th, 2025. Okay, September 5th, 2025. Catherine, the Duchess of Kent, died at the age of 92. Let's move along. That's Queen Elizabeth II's cousin. Oh, God, got to talk about Polly Holiday Flo. Kiss my grits on Alice, the TV show. Right, Al?
Yeah, that was sad.
Al?
I know her. I know who you're talking about.
And she was in Gremlins. I know. The original Gremlins movie. She was in Flo, the spinoff of Alice. Yeah. She died at the age of 88. Talked about her in full. She was one of my favorite character actors.
I remember. She was funny. I liked her.
She was. And she's from Alabama. And she's a lesbian. Just saying. All right. So moving along.
Okay.
Well, we know about the shooting death of Charlie Kirk. That's all I got to say about that on September 10th, 2025. Let's move along. Oh, Al, get ready. Robert Redford. Now I know you got something to show and something to say, and you have a photo, right? Please send me a photo of Robert Redford. I didn't pull one because I knew you had one.
Let me see what I got.
You may not have one.
While
you're doing that, I'll just tell you about Robert Redford. We're really hustling along here. We're already into mid-September. Robert Redford. Go ahead.
I was just saying, I wrote a song about him. Go on.
Robert Redford died at his home. I'm going to take two. September 16th, 2025. Robert Redford died at his home at the Sundance in the mountains of Utah, the place he loved, surrounded by those he loved. He was 89 years of age. He was awesome. Director, humanitarian actor. Al, did you find?
I've got. I did. For some reason, I didn't pull a picture of him, but I got. Hang on. He was in a movie that everybody loved, The Way We Were.
There you go. Let me make you big. Now, Al.
Yeah.
True or false? And you know the answer. He was in an episode of the original Twilight Zone. True or false?
True.
Yes. Nothing in the Dark, season 3. Where
He played a guy that was dead.
No, he played the Grim Reaper.
Yeah, he was the Reaper. Yeah, it was like
yeah.
But that's that. And I got also he was in a movie that everybody loves, and I got lobby cards for that. He was in The Sting.
I love The Sting.
Yeah.
One of my favorite movies of all time. I love that movie. Everything's
I mean, I've got the whole lobby card set. Here's one of Robert Redford and the
Yep. Oh, that's awesome.
It's a terrific movie.
Thank you. Not
Oh no, it was really good. Chance, we're totally gonna get claimed on it. Thanks.
I like this picture here of Robert Redford. Hang on a second.
Yeah.
Can you get claimed for just humming something, Sarah? Are you a copyright claim?
I don't think so, but stranger things have happened. It's YouTube.
Stranger Things. I'm watching season 4 right now. I love it. I've never seen it. All this time I said I don't need to see Stranger Things. I lived it. BS. That is a great show with monsters, surprises. Love it.
Oh, gee, I thought we were talking about The Sting.
We are.
Let's see.
I'll sting you.
There's 3. I mean, Robert Shaw, Robert Redford, and Paul Newman. Anyway, that's a great movie. That's what
nobody cares. I had The Way We Were on 16mm film and scope, but I sold it. I got it for free when I bought a scope lens in 1995 when I was a kid. Wink, wink. At Cinevision, one of your buddies, Cinevision.
Well, I still have a print of it in 16. I have it.
Yeah. What you got there? Don't damage it.
He was in a movie called Jeremiah Johnson, and I like.
That is a great poster. Robert Redford, Jeremiah Johnson.
It was very minimalist.
Yeah.
That was good.
Al, I'm being sincere. I really appreciate you taking the time to locate these gems from your massive collection and show them.
It is epic.
Well, I've got a huge poster collection. I've been collecting for years. And there's one more. He did a movie that, I didn't care about it. It was kind of like a takeoff on Casablanca, maybe, but he did it with Meryl Streep. You know what movie I'm talking about?
Out of Africa, 1985, shot in 84. I love Sidney Pollack. He's an underrated director.
He is. Yeah.
I like, another movie I liked was Absence of Malice with Paul Newman, one of your favorite actors, and Sally Field.
Yes, that was good. I got posters for it. I think that's it on him. Let's see. Oh, and one other movie he did that is one of the best movies. We cannot leave without talking about this movie right here.
Esmeralda.
Wait a minute.
Oh, wow.
Butch
That's
Cassidy
awesome.
and the Sundance Kid poster. Look at that,
Yep.
original.
That's awesome. I like that.
Sorry, listeners, we've gone visual, but that is amazing, Al, in great condition too.
A story behind this is that the director, he didn't really want Robert Redford for the part, and but Paul Newman went to bat. He says no. He says I want Robert Redford, and they became really good friends after Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. One of my favorite movies from 1969, great Western.
Yeah. Oh, Esmeralda said she was watching Stranger Things, I assume season 5, and that's the reason I missed the alert for this live show.
Oh.
Okay.
That's
great,
It's good to
Al.
see her in chat too. So that's been
she's in the
awesome.
chat.
Well, yeah, no, she's had some issues since she's been moving 80,000 times, and she hasn't been able to get into chat.
She's moving 80,000 times.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's been like 80,000 plus one.
Is she in Oregon? Is she in Washington? She's always in the Pacific Northwest somewhere, but she's from Georgia originally, where Al and I are. Hey, look, Pam's comment is asking you, Al, or us, Was
What?
he in a Perry Mason episode?
I'm sure he was. Yes.
We're talking
Perry
about
Mason's
Robert Redford.
awesome.
Was he in? He played Mr. Death in that Twilight Zone, says
Yeah.
Joe. Yeah, and which is basically the Grim Reaper. He was a nice Grim Reaper who tried to ease the troubled mind of that elderly woman who was about to die. In her sleep.
That's a great episode.
Yep. Danny says I shouldn't rush the show. Well, we've been on for 2.5 hours. Al's getting tired. I know Al like the back of my hand. and
Well,
he's
it's
getting
like
tired.
it's 10 after 8 here.
Okay, let's
Or
hurry.
you can
let's
put you can take me away and put us all back. What are you
No,
doing?
that's all right. Oh, I see what you're saying. You mean like
There we
oh
go.
no, like disc.
There we go.
Yeah, you
Like
go. He did it.
All right, so let's move along. Then Robert Redford was a big loss. Let's tell this story, Al. People will love this.
What?
We didn't know if this was a phishing scheme. Now that he's gone, we can tell this. We would do a movie podcast together, Al and I, and Robert Redford allegedly wrote Al and said, "Don't tell anyone," but he was interested in Al's movie poster collection. Tell that story,
Yes.
Al.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it was him or not. I replied to him, and he was very kind. He says, "Please don't, reveal, where my address and all this other stuff." But I didn't really follow up on it, and we texted back and forth several times. And then it just kind of went away. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it was him or not, but he sure acted like it sounded like it was him.
I think it probably was him because of the way it didn't seem like a phishing scheme. I mean, what would they have to gain?
Well, they typing correct English.
I do know he had been to the Library of Congress to see some films and stuff, and I know the guy that runs the film because they bought a bunch of posters from me. So at Library of Congress, John Stelson's the guy's name that runs the film division at Library of Congress. He's a friend of mine, and so he may have found out through him. I don't know.
Yeah, Al, I think that's true because there was a connection and the timing was right. You had
Yeah.
just sold things.
Because I had sold a bunch of 40 by 60 large posters like The Exorcist and Zardoz with Sean Connery and some other ones. John sent me photographs. They had them framed in the halls of Library of Congress in the film division. You could see them in the hallway. He says, "Here's your posters."
Amazing.
I think I made some good money off those guys.
I choose to believe that was the
No
real
doubt.
Robert Redford.
Yeah.
Hey, what did you think of The Natural? Joe Gutfeld keeps going on and on about The Natural.
It's
Baseball movie?
okay. It's but he did a movie with Nick Nolte. I have it on Blu-ray. It's called A Walk in the Country. And it was filmed here in Atlanta. And it's a terrific movie about two retired guys, and a spoiler, what's his name? Robert Redford and what's the guy's name I just said?
I wasn't listening. I'm kidding. As soon as you mentioned sports, I noticed Sara starts yawning.
No, I've been super sick, right? And
Nick Nolte. I don't know. I had a brain fart. Nick Nolte. Anyway, Nick Nolte's character in a Walk in the Country, he dies, but it's just really good. It's a very heartwarming movie.
And Zupperplex got it. Nick Nolte, as you were trying to find the answer in that DVD box. Yeah. Nick Nolte, man, he's still with us. All right, so let's move along then as we try to wind down the show. And I had photos earlier, Danny, Staten in South Carolina, and clips, but I ran out of time. Brett James died on September 19th, 2025. The Grammy-winning songwriter, best known for writing hit songs like Carrie Underwood's Jesus Take the Wheel. I'm sorry, take two. Carrie Underwood's Jesus Take the Wheel was killed in a North Carolina small plane crash. He was 57 years old. The Nashville Songwriters Hall of Fame announced his death in a Facebook post. That's a great way to find out. All right, so October 1st, 2025. We're already almost into the fall. We're into the fall now. Jane Goodall, the famed conservationalist known for her expertise on chimpanzees and her globe-spanning advocacy of environmental causes, died in California while on a speaking tour across the U.S. She was 91.
Yes.
Yeah, Snarky let me know about that one, and I was just like, I had just woken up, and I was like, who? And then she went on about the person. I'm like, oh. And then I realized who it was, and I was like,
she had a lot of shows on PBS at one time, with the chimpanzees and stuff, but she was a big proponent of saving them, and treating and not using them for lab experiments and stuff, and treating them, with dignity.
Yeah, maybe they won't eat your face off. I don't know.
The next one is up there with O.J. Simpson, but not as bad as O.J. Ike Turner Jr.
Oh,
No, junior, not senior. It was a trick question there. On October 4th, Ike Turner Jr., the son of Tina Turner and Ike Turner, passed away at the age of 67. According to TMZ, Tina Turner's niece, Jacqueline Bullock, said Ike Turner Jr. passed away at a Los Angeles hospital due to kidney failure. Okay, so we can move on from there. We are at Al, get your props ready. We got one of yours on your list.
What?
He gave me a list of about 10 people he wanted to talk about at length. On October 11th, 2025, an Oscar-winning actress died. A star,
Diane Keaton.
Annie Hall. There you go. Take it away, Al. What do you have to say about Diane Keaton, or what do you have to show? You want me to talk while you grab something? I mean, a prop?
I've got a, where did I put it?
All right, while you're doing that, I'll just quickly, it's just one paragraph. October 11th, 2025, Diane Keaton, the Oscar-winning star of Annie Hall, The Godfather, and Father of the Bride, whose quirky, vibrant manner and depth made her one of the most singular actors of a generation, died. She was 79. Also, I remember her from Mr. Goodbar with Richard Gere's first breakthrough role. Right?
Wow, Richard Gere. I haven't thought about him in forever.
I've got some pictures. Let me see here. I've got.
Are you holding something up for the camera?
Yeah, wait a minute. I'll hold it. There's a picture of her. I like this picture. You can show.
Right here. There we go.
Yeah.
That's a good one. A more recent one. And I agree with Bob Gutfeld. Joe Gutfeld. I keep saying Bob because he says Bobcat. It's YouTube. It confuses me every time.
And then there's a picture of her and Woody Allen. They were a love interest after they did, the first movie together, Play It Again Sam.
Nice. I agree with Joe. He says Annie Hall should not have won the Oscar for Best Picture in 1977. Star Wars should have won. I agree. It was groundbreaking. Esmeralda says great actress about Diane Keaton. Oh, hang on, Al.
Yeah.
Let me hear.
She was good.
There you go.
There's
What you holding up there, Al Hardee, for the listeners? Play it again, Sam.
Yeah,
that's a Woody Allen movie.
It's a great movie. It really is.
Dude, I want to see What's Up, Tiger Lily.
I don't think I have another picture. Let me see. I'll take that one away. Let's see.
Oh, shit. Oh, shucks. There we go.
Family show.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, I like Diane Keaton. She did another movie with Woody Allen that I like called Interiors. It was a very depressing movie, but it's good.
Rest in peace to Diane Keaton. Okay, so
but Play It Again Sam is where they hit it off, and then they dated. They were a couple for a while.
Thank you for that picture. On October 14, 2025, D'Angelo died. It was an R&B icon. Real name Michael Archer. Died from pancreatic cancer. He won 4 Grammy Awards, including Best R&B Album for Voodoo in 2001, Black Messiah in 2016, as well as the Best R&B Song for Really Love, and Best Male R&B Vocal Performance for Untitled. How does it feel? Okay, so moving on. So rest in peace to D'Angelo. Oh my God, this is a big one. Ace Frehley of Kiss. I got to get a picture.
Oh yeah.
Sarah, take it away. What do you have to say about Kiss? Because I know, Al, do you have much to add about Kiss?
Well, at the Kennedy Center honors last week, they were honored, and the three remaining were there, and
Peter Criss, Gene Simmons,
and they did a tribute to him, was kind of cool, but it was really, really good.
Let me
Garth Brooks came out and sang the song Shout It Out Loud. They're kind of like theme
Garth
song.
Brooks? Oh boy.
And it was really good. And what was the drummer's name? He was there. He wrote the song. He wrote the song Beth, and they had a performer sing Beth, and then he was up there in the stands up there where Trump was at and everything. Anyway, he started crying. It was just really kind of sad, but he wrote that song. He was the drummer for Kiss.
Wow. Let me pull a picture up of Ace Frehley, and I'll tell you just a little bit about Ace. Damn it. It keeps doing this to me. I swear. Let me just check my audio levels. This is so hard to do sometimes when I'm not prepared. I was prepared, and then I ran out of time. I had all week, but it was Christmas week. so I have an excuse. Producer would be pissed at me. Producer's in New York City, Natalie. All right, so she's about to be further away than that, but she'll be back. Okay, there's Ace. There's Ace Frehley, classic album cover. Let me fix the camera shot.
All right.
There it is. No, it's not. Some bitch. There we go. Some bitch. I'm not experienced like Sara with StreamYard. I've only been doing it for 3 years.
Well, I mean, I made sure I learned everything I could about StreamYard. I mean, I helped you last night, so it's fine.
Oh, you got some more pictures now.
Let's see.
One's coming up. I got you. Okay, let me move along past Ace. I was going to say about Ace Frehley. October 16th, 2025. Rock and Roll Hall of Famer and lead guitarist for Kiss, Ace Frehley died after suffering a fall in his studio. That's the sad part when it's an accident like that, whether it's a car crash or a plane crash or a fall. That's the saddest, right? His hits included Rock and Roll All Night, of course, Detroit Rock City, which is the flip side of Beth as a 45. I had it as a kid. Love that. I love both those songs. He was known for his intense stage shows, which included fireworks, smoke, and eruptions of fake blood, performing with his bandmates in Kiss in the black and white painted face and silver face, platform boots, and black wigs. Okay, next up, rest in peace to Sam Rivers. He was the bassist for Limp Bizkit, whose deep, groove-driven sound helped define the band's metal era. He died at the age of 48. The group announced in an emotional tribute on Instagram. The band called him Pure Magic and Pulse beneath every song. Okay. Oh, Al.
Yes.
I got another one for you. Oh, I wish I have a picture. I should have pulled up a picture of this lady, too.
Who?
I'm going to hum some music. And I should have had an underlay of music throughout the whole show, but I didn't. Damn it. Hold on a second.
Well,
all right. I'm going to hum some music. Well,
okay.
Well, just tell me.
What's that music from? It's incidental music from a TV show you watched when you were younger. It pertains to someone who died at the age of 100 in 2025. All right, Lost in Space. That was not John Williams. That was the other composer in the early Lost in Space. There would be like this music called The Family, the Robbins family. June Lockhart died.
Yes.
June Lockhart.
You know, she made a lot of movies. She made a lot of movies in the 30s and stuff when she was very young.
Would you talk to us about Lassie? She starred in Lassie. That was her big starring television role before Lost in Space as Dr. Maureen Robinson. Go ahead. What do you got to say, Al?
But she did a lot of movies way before she started doing television. She did a lot of movies.
Let me see if I can find a good picture. Yeah, I got an interesting picture. I hope this will let me load it. God dang. Let's see here. Tell me about her movies. What movies was she in?
Oh, I can't remember. They were black and white, made in the 30s. I know that Turner Classic Movies has been running some. Right after she passed away, they had a whole day where they ran some of those early movies she was in.
Yeah. Well, okay. June Lockhart. Let me just load this picture up. Damn, this is bad. God dang it. Okay, here we go. June Lockhart, of course, was in Petticoat Junction, by the way, after Lost in Space was canceled. Immediately after Lost in Space was canceled, she starred playing a doctor in Petticoat Junction, the spinoff of the Beverly Hillbillies. Here's a picture of June. Look at her with her hair down. Isn't that neat? You never see her with her hair down. You did in Lost in Space a couple times, and it was quite jarring.
Well, in the early TV shows you did. Excuse me, early movies she did. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. So, and then she was pretty buxom, too. I mean, she had a pretty nice bosom, I would say.
Yes. Very gifted there.
She died on October 25th, 2025 at the age of 100. She's iconic. Best known for roles in Lassie and Lost in Space. And a family spokesperson said Lockhart died of natural causes in her Santa Monica home in California with her daughter, June Elizabeth, and her granddaughter, Christiana, by her side. But no Anne Lockhart. Anne Lockhart starred in Battlestar Galactica midway through its sole real season, 1978-1979 on ABC TV. Wow, that was tough. But you made it to 100, so that's always a good thing.
Yeah, Zoper. It was probably mostly the 40s movies, but yeah, she was quite good.
The rumor is she was blind in her the last years of her life, which is sad, of course. But rest in peace to June Lockhart. There we go. I finally got it right, and the image is there. All right, so next up, and I know, Al, you've got some goodies coming up here. Let me try to wrap the show. We're trying to hurry along. Let's see. Jack DeJohnette, jazz drummer renowned for his collaboration with Miles Davis on the groundbreaking 1970 Fusion album and his work alongside Keith Jarrett and numerous other jazz legends, died at the age of 83. He's a drummer, died in Kingston, New York, of congestive heart failure, surrounded by his wife, family, close friends, and his assistant. Okay, so, or his assistant told the AP. All right, do you know this one, Donna Jean Goda McKay?
No.
She was the only female vocalist from the Grateful Dead. She died on November 2nd, 2025, at the age of 78 after a long battle with cancer. But she was not the only sole female singer for the Grateful Dead. But she also sang, not only was she the sole female singer for the Grateful Dead, but she also sang backup vocals for other wildly popular artists such as Elvis Presley and Cher.
Wow, Cher.
You don't like Cher, do you?
No, it's not that. It's just she's okay. Look, I mean, do you believe in life after love? I mean, come on, that's hilarious. Like, it's just...
Got another one for you that has to do with the Alice television show and the movie. We talked about Polly Holiday, who played Flo on the television version of Alice. Kiss my grits. Diane Ladd played Flo in the movie Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore, which the TV show was based upon. And it was directed by Mr. Martin Scorsese. But Diane Ladd was once married to Bruce Dern, and she's the mother of who, Al?
Laura Dern.
That's right, Laura Dern. And Diane Ladd died on November 3rd, 2025. She was a 3-time Academy Award nominee. Whose roles ranged from the brash waitress in Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore, I just said that, to the protective mother in Wild at Heart. And she died at the age of 89. And Ladd's death was announced by her daughter, Laura Dern, who issued a statement saying her mother and occasional co-star had died at her home in Ojai, California, with Laura Dern at her side. Dern, who called Ladd her amazing hero and profound gift of a mother, did not immediately cite a cause of death. Okay. That's terrible. This guy I did not care for, Dick Cheney, former vice president. He died on November 4th, 2025. The movie was really good. Did you see the movie, Cheney, Al and Sarah?
I didn't see that. I heard it was really good.
Well, no, I mean, I don't like the guy, so I wouldn't go out of my way to go see a thing about him.
I didn't care for Cheney at all. But I didn't know.
Who played Dick Cheney?
I don't know.
Oh.
Christian Bale, wasn't it?
Yes. He put on a lot of weight for that.
Yeah, and Dick Cheney shot his friend in the face.
I mean,
Christian Bale, you know, he's a method actor. He really, gets into his roles.
Dick Cheney really lived up to his first name, in my opinion. He was a dick.
Like he is a hunting accident. How did you mistake your friend's face? I'll never understand that. Look, I've never mistakenly ever like hit my friend in the face or anything. I've known this their face the whole time. It's crazy.
So Dick Cheney, I did not really think much of him. He was 84 years of age when he died on November 4th, 2025. All right, so Jimmy Cliff, he died November 24th, 2025. He was the trailblazing Jamaican singer who helped popularize reggae. He died after having a 60-year career. He was 81 years of age when he died. Jimmy Cliff. November 29th, 2025, a 26-year-old rapper, Poor Stacy, died. The entertainer was known for combining various musical genres like emo rap, punk rock, and punk rap. He was also featured on the Grammy-nominated soundtrack for Bill and Ted Face the Music in 2020. Rest in peace.
Oh, cool.
Another one, Kerry Tagawa, well known for his roles in Mortal Kombat and the TV series The Man in the High Castle, died at the age of 75.
That guy's awesome. Yeah.
Raul Milo died on December 9th, 2025. He's the frontman of the Grammy-winning band The Mavericks. He died at the age of 60. Loved ones praised his musical legacy and passion, calling him a force of human nature. Malo had openly documented a battle with colon cancer and another disease which forced tour cancellations as he sought treatment. Rest in peace, Raul. All right. Sophie Kinsella died December 10th, 2025. She's the author, well known for Confessions of a Shopaholic. She was 55 years of age. Let's move on. Rest in peace to you, ma'am. Jeffrey Garcia died December 10th, 2025 as well. He's an actor and comedian known for voicing Sheen Estevez in Nickelodeon's Jimmy Neutron film and television franchise. According to TMZ, the comedian and actor was pronounced dead early after being taken off life support at a Southern California hospital where he was surrounded by family and friends. Rest in peace to Jeffrey Garcia. December 11th, 2025, Wayne Alton Davis died, an actress who played a variety of television roles, including in The Marvelous Ms. Maisel. She was 60 years old. Davis was hit and killed by a car in New York City on Monday, December 11th, 2025, while crossing the street at the intersection of West 53rd Street and Broadway. Al, are you still there?
I'm here.
Peter Green died on December 12th, 2025. Actor known for his villainous roles in Pulp Fiction and The Mask, starring Jim Carrey. He died at the age of 60. He was found dead inside his apartment in New York City.
Yeah, that guy was like in a lot of things too. He was pretty cool.
Got to talk about this. Oh my God, December 14th, 2025. Oh, the horror. This was a murder.
Yeah.
A murder. Who do you think we're talking about, Al?
When was this?
Rob Reiner.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Sarah. Rob Reiner. What do you got to say about that, guys and girls?
No, I mean, of course, you know, everybody knows him from Meathead, from All in the Family, but you know, he turned out to be, he made some really good movies. I mean, he was a talented director. I didn't agree with some of his political beliefs, but he was a brilliant director. You know, The Princess Bride, A Few Good Men. I mean, you know,
good movie.
He was very talented. Did you know he gave his son Nick $10,000 a month? It's an allowance. Yep, wow. $10,000 a month.
I was on the street most of the time. How does that work out?
I don't know, but he gave him $10,000 a month.
Well, wow. It's really sad. He was,
and it's real sad. I mean, but his son Nick had battled mental illness for a long time. I mean,
and plus his mom, he killed both his parents.
Yeah, yes, it was horrible. But he, you know, it's just you had to know. Well, see, they had gone to a party with Conan O'Brien. They went to a Christmas party.
Yeah,
and then Nick was going around at the party asking people, "Are you famous? Are you famous? Do you have a lot of money?" And blah blah blah. And he got, you know, and him and Rob got into a huge fight. And the other people at the party wanted to call 911, but Conan says, "No, don't call 911. They'll work it out." And blah blah. If they had called 911, they probably could have calmed things down, but they didn't. And
or it could have escalated that night. So
either way, later that night, you know, it was, you know, Rob Reiner and his wife were asleep, and he went in and killed them. That's sad.
Yeah,
it's sad. But yeah, he was talented. He, you know,
and that's why I just have birds. Okay.
I liked his movies a lot. There were some I thought were a tad overrated. I mean, it's probably too soon to say this, but Princess Bride is a good movie, but I don't think it's as great as people make out.
It is that great, Chance. I'm sorry you don't feel that way, but it's a great movie.
No, Princess Bride is a brilliant movie.
Oh, it's awesome.
I know I'm in the minority with that opinion.
Jim agrees with you on that too, and I'm like, what? How? It's such a good movie, but it's one of those movies that whenever I go sick, I would put on because it was about a kid being read to by Peter Falk, which is amazing, right? Yeah. You know, being sick, so it was really relatable as a kid. Like when I go to the dentist would put that on for me every time. So for me, it's a very integral part of my growing up. That movie.
Spinal Tap. Did you guys like that one?
No, I did not like Spinal Tap.
I didn't either.
It just wasn't my cup of tea. I just didn't care for it. But you know, a lot of people loved it.
the movies
And
I
he,
did.
you know, he did Spinal Tap too. They did a sequel where the characters who was in Spinal Tap, they had all aged, and but he did a Spinal Tap too. You know, it was in the theaters. It was in the theaters, you know, for a short period of time.
Heather Olivia died in 2023, but thank you, ma'am. She's been gone. I loved her. Well, Al, yeah. I mean, the movies I did like, I like Stand By Me.
Yeah, Stand By Me was very good.
That's a great movie too. Oh yeah. Oh man. That's
See, I know everyone in chat, a lot of people are saying I love Spinal Tap. Sally Girl 69 said Spinal Tap. Zopperplex said I love This Is Spinal Tap. That's
When Harry Met Sally.
When Harry Met Sally, yeah, that was a good one. It is very sad. And I'm not making a joke, but it's ironic. Nick, his son was named Nick, and Nick nicked him right in the throat. Terrible.
Yes.
It's like you know,
irony.
Meathead got meat hooked, right? It's awful.
You're right. Danny says he hated Misery. I didn't care for Misery either. I just didn't like that movie.
Oh.
It's disturbing to watch, but that's by design. That's why it's a good film, because it affects you the way it's intended to.
That's true. That's true. I mean, it was very. I mean, well done, but it's one of my favorites.
One of the first things I saw Rob Reiner in was in the Beverly Hillbillies. He played a hippie in one of the Color episodes. And of course, he lived in the shadow of Carl Reiner, his dad. His dad was immensely funny as well, as everybody knows.
I loved his dad in It's a Mad, 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 Mad World.
Oh, that movie is
Ellis Ho, God rest his soul. You love that movie.
That's a great movie. That's a great movie.
Look at Esmeralda didn't care for Spinal Tap either. Look at that.
Buddy Hackett was in it, right? Buddy Hackett was in Mad Mad.
Mickey Rooney, you know. It's just it's a fun movie. It really is. I could watch it all just, you know. Every once in a while I'll pull it out once.
It's like Irwin Allen could have directed it. You know, Irwin Allen would have a big cast like that movie did. And also, Rob Reiner, as Upperplex mentioned in chat, Rob Reiner appeared in The Partridge Family and Room 222 before he had facial hair. He looked really different without his trademark mustache and his hairpiece. He wore, even in the picture that's on the screen on the left of Rob Reiner as Mike, the Polak who married Kelly Strother's character, Gloria. He wore a hairpiece even back then. But yeah, he was in, I love Room 222, a really underrated show, again, about a school, just like Boston Public was years after Room 222.
Boston Public was just great. Smell that shoe.
It is sad about Meathead. How do you say that person in chat? I put it on the screen, Sarah.
I don't know.
I can't read. I forgot. I mean, you have trouble reading. Sorry.
No,
what does that say?
Method
Main. Method Main, like a mane on a horse. Okay, Method Main says Meathead. I agree, and I'm serious. I'm not making light of this. Meathead got meat hooked by his son. It's sick and disgusting. Oh, we got another didn't care for Spinal Tap from
I didn't care for that movie at all.
Okay, I've never seen it, so
it's just so hokey.
You're not missing much.
It's supposed to be a rock band that's real, but
I didn't care.
It's forced humor in the 10th degree, in my opinion. But they brought back Fran Drescher. Fran Drescher had a good role in This Is Spinal Tap.
Yeah, I don't like her. Ugh.
I know you don't. I like Fran.
She's awful. Their voice is
Danny says he saw Rob Reiner in an Odd Couple episode yesterday with Rob as a hippie having girl troubles with Penny Marshall. Yeah, Penny Marshall, who was his ex-wife, of course, long before Penny Marshall was on the Odd Couple, long before Laverne and Shirley. Anyway. So rest in peace to Rob Reiner. I mean, what can you say? I mean, it's a horrible tragedy, man. December 14th, 2025, Rob and Michelle, singer Reiner, were found dead in their home. What?
I should correct the record though, because it is still all alleged because it hasn't been in the court of law yet. Okay,
that's true.
We should give them the benefit of the doubt just to be on the safe side. I don't want to get sued.
You know, him and his wife were cremated.
Allegedly. But Rob and Michelle, singer Reiner, were found dead in their home in Los Angeles, and investigators believe they suffered stab wounds, and a law enforcement official said their younger son, Nick Reiner, was taken into police custody. That's a fact. So allegedly, my ass, it's going to go to court. By the time you hear this, it's going to be.
Well, he's going to plead insane. They'll either put him in a mental institution or,
he'll be a roommate with the Menendez brothers, right?
Yeah. So
wasn't that the guys that killed their parents, the Menendezes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like 25, 30 years ago.
Yeah, there's a basketball card with them in the background. It's worth lots of money. Some player that nobody knows about either, but they're in the background.
Yeah, courtside with their daddy's money. Yeah.
Yeah.
So rest in peace to Carl Carlton. He died December 14, 2025, best known for his smash hit, She's a Bad Mama Jamma. He died at the age of 72. The heartbreaking news was confirmed by his son, Carlton Hudgens II, who announced
you could take Rob Reiner off the screen.
Who announced his father's passing on Facebook. All right, I'll take that off the screen.
Okay.
All right, so we got another one here, and then we're almost at the end of the list. Oh my God. Okay, I'll delete Rob Reiner's picture. How about that? So
okay.
Sorry, Rob. All right, so I love that song. She's a Bad Mama Jamma. That was a roller skating rink staple back in the early 80s. That was always playing at the roller rinks when I was a little kid. Here's another one I'm going to show you. This guy first hit the scene in a soap opera playing a rapist. Talking about Anthony Geary, who died, who was Luke in General Hospital. And there's Jeannie Francis, who played Laura in General Hospital. The writers were absolutely sick in the late 70s. In 1979, they wrote a rape storyline. And then eventually in 1981, the fictional couple married. And the ratings for the Luke and Laura two-parter in November 1981 beat the ratings of the real-life wedding of Lady Princess Diana and, Prince Charles and soon-to-be Princess Diana, their nuptials.
He was gay. Wow. He had a partner for 25, 30 years.
Yes. Yeah. I didn't know that until he died. I had no idea. And there's nothing wrong with that. Don't misunderstand. Yeah. I just thought he was such a good actor. You really thought there was chemistry between those two on General Hospital.
I remember watching that live when it was on ABC. I remember seeing it.
November 1981. Exactly, my friend. Exactly. Yeah. So he died December 14th, 2025, best known as for his role as Luke Spencer on General Hospital. He died at the age of 78. According to TV Insider, Anthony Geary died due to complications following a planned operation a few days prior. Now, wasn't he living in Australia?
I don't think so. I think he was living here.
No.
Maybe he was. I don't know.
Someone look that up for me. Hang on.
Australia is fictional.
We're almost done with the show, so let me look it up. I just hate for there to be a lull. It seems like an eternity.
Well, there's three people. There's three people I want to talk about, so I don't know how much more you.
We'll do it. We're almost at the end of my list. I swear to God. Okay, I swear to goodness, I should say. He was born in Utah. He died in the Netherlands in Amsterdam. Yeah.
Okay.
He was in Amsterdam, not Australia at all.
Okay. I was just guessing.
I remember he did a $6 Million Man 1 hour episode in 1978 called Lost Island. Oh man, just look it up with Robert Batson. I won't go into too much detail, but look up the $6 Million Man. It's on Peacock, the old episodes of $6 Million Man. Go to season 5 and look up Lost Island, a special 2 hour episode. I always do that. All the episodes were 1 hour. It was a 2 hour movie length episode. And he was great in that, in the $6 Million Man. Anyway, rest in peace to Anthony Geary. Wow. Now let me just see who else we got on the list. Almost done with this list. Believe it or not. Let me see. He won several daytime Emmy Awards. He won one on June 23rd, 2012. But let's move on past Anthony Geary. Rachel Carpani died December 16th, 2025. Actress who starred in NCIS Los Angeles. She was 45 years of age. And she's best known in Australia for her role in McLeod's Daughter. So maybe Mama Dingo had seen that over there. She's one of your people, Sarah, Mama Dingo.
Oh yeah, I've known her for quite some time. She's so sweet.
All right, on Christmas Eve 2025, Pat Finn died. Actor, comedian, died at the age of 60. Finn played the character of Bill Norwood on the ABC sitcom The Middle from 2010 to 2018, and also gained popularity for his role as Dr. Roger on Friends, and he played Joe Mayo on Seinfeld. Rest in peace, Pat Finn. All right, all right, so that's the end. So Al, the floor is yours. Who do you have on your list that I've not covered?
Claudia Cardinale. I got a picture there. Pull it up.
Okay, yes, sir. Oh, I can't wait to hear this. Wait a second. There's Claudia. Okay, yeah, Claudia.
She was an Italian actress. She was wonderful in the Once Upon a Time in the West. She was just one of my favorite actresses. She was she could do a Western, she could do a drama, she could do just about anything. And she was one of my favorite actresses. And she was in Once Upon a Time in the West. Right there, you can see.
That's a great shot. Oh, wait, Al, let me make you big. Hold that up again. Hold on, Al. All right, let's see it. Oh, that's
there she is right there. See her?
Yes. This is a good one you found out.
It's directed by Sergio Leone with a great score by Ennio Morricone.
Wow.
Once Upon a Time in the West. Wait a minute. Hold on.
The camera real quick.
I have a hang on a second. On the back side of the French Connection, here's the actual half sheet of Once Upon a Time in the West. Let's see.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Chance, you really should get your microphone and cords fixed or something, because you keep
there she is there, Once Upon a Time.
Going bad on your audio.
What is it going? Is it too low?
No, it sounds like you're a robot.
Oh, God dang it.
No, it's your tech. It's your tech.
It's a great movie. That's it.
You're going to have to update your tech, Chance.
And this is from this is an original poster here. What's the
Sarah, my audio is still up.
Yeah, it is, Chance. You sound like you're talking.
I think it's on your mixer, Chance. But anyway, she was great. And then one other person I want to talk about
and electronic
is Marianne Faithfull. Can you pull her picture up?
Hold on, I want to ask you about this lady you just talked about, Claudia. How old was she when she died? I'm looking at your list.
It's in. You see the picture?
No. I'm talking about Claudia still. I'm asking you, do you know how old she was when she died?
How old was she when you died? She died?
I'll tell you then.
How? Can you
hear
me? She was
87. I hear you. I can hear you.
Died September 23rd, 25. Talking about Claudia. Claudia Cardinale, we just talked about.
Esmeralda says you're her favorite robot voice, Chance.
All right, let me ask you about Marianne Faithfull. There you go.
No, that's Claudia Cardinale.
I didn't hit the wrong one. There we go.
There's Marianne Faithfull. She did she was popular in the 60s, and she had a romance with Mick Jagger. One of her hit songs was As Tears Go By. I always liked to watch her perform because she was not robotic at all. She just kind of stood there and she just looked pretty and sang.
She's kind of angelic.
Yeah, she was wonderful. I love Marianne Faithfull. And there's another picture of her and Mick Jagger, if you want to pull that one up.
Short circuit voice now, Chance. Nobody can understand you hardly. It's really
pull
bad
up,
audio.
Pull up the next picture. Anyway,
now
she
he's
passed
muted.
away. Yes, 2025.
You're muted, Chance.
She's pretty.
Yeah.
Let me fix this.
All right, we can hear you again.
We can hear you now.
Not through my mic. Yeah, it is. Okay, is that better? I turned the mixer on and off.
Yep, there you go.
So Al, now you were talking about Marianne Faithfull, so I have some information. All right, she died January 30th, 2025, born December 29th, 1946. What was her cause of death? Do you know, Al?
That I don't know. Pull up the next picture for Mick.
All right. Let me pull that up. Oh, here it is right there.
Yeah.
There we go. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Yeah, they were an item, and they remained friends until she passed away. But they were an item for many years, and until she passed away. They were just
She was
remained
awesome.
really good friends.
Trying to find her cause of death. Personal life. She had 3 miscarriages and 4 abortions, it says. Her first abortion was in 1964 when she became pregnant by Jean Pitney. The procedure was still illegal in the United Kingdom. Okay, let's not talk about that. Let me get to cause of death. Where is it? Health and death. Okay.
Yeah.
She had emphysema. Did you know that?
No, she was. They all smoked. They all smoked back then. Yeah, that's just like
It says on April 4th, 2020, it was announced that Faith was hospitalized in London for pneumonia following a positive COVID-19 test. Her management company reported that she was stable and responding to treatment. On April 21st, following a 3-week stay, she was discharged from the hospital. In a brief statement, blah, 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 blah. She worked on her breathing, blah, blah, blah. And it just says she died in London on January 30th, 2025 at the age of 78. So no information out there.
Yeah. Well, she was great. You can find her music. She's on YouTube. All of her music is on YouTube. It's just, she did another song I like called Summer Nights, but her big claim to fame was As Tears Go By.
Now, there's one that was not on my list that you wanted to talk about. Terrence Stamp. I can't believe he's not on my list. I missed him. He died on August 17th.
I got a picture of him. Hang on a second. Terrence Stamp.
Yeah, he died on August 17th, 2025. Zod! Kneel before Zod!
Yeah, there's a picture of him.
He was a good-looking man. There he is, Terrence Stamp. Very good-looking man.
Yeah, he was a talented actor. He could make funny westerns. He was like the man with no name, I believe. But he was talented. I liked him a lot.
He was a handsome man. He was born on July 22nd, 1938, the year Superman hit the scene in comic books and Action Comics #1, I might add. He was born in London, England, and he died at the age of 87 in Studio City in Los Angeles, California on August 17th, 2025, as I said earlier.
Talented actor, very talented.
He never had kids. He had a spouse from 2002 to 2008, Elizabeth O'Rourke, and he had a relative, Chris Stamp, his brother, and that's it.
Yeah.
Was he gay?
No, no, not that I know of.
Well, Terrence Stamp was a good one, and of course, I know him as General Zod in Superman the movie and Superman 2.
Yeah.
By the way, Superman 3 really warned us about the dangers of AI. Anyone who knows that movie, when the supercomputer is draining the power, it wants to live. I'm telling you, man, between Battlestar Galactica's Cylons, the rise of the Cylons, and Superman 3, I think Superman 3 is going to go down as a very prophetic, prolific movie at the end of the day. It's been panned for years, but that whole subplot about the supercomputer that Richard Pryor's character Gus Gorman created, how it sucks the power out of the power lines and shuts down the power in major cities like New York to live, I think that's unfortunately might come true. Am I crazy? That remains to be seen.
Look, dude, I work with AI stuff all the time, and it can't get anything right. So I think we're okay. There'll be many years we'll all be dead before it has a problem. So I don't worry.
Was he in Star Wars? Joe said he was in Star Wars.
No. Oh, yes, he was. He was like in the prequel movies.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
Yes, he was.
Damn, so we missed the Buck Rogers guy.
Oh, I know I didn't because I have that on my list. You're good one, but I wanted Al to say his. Here's the list Al sent me. Terrence Stamp, we just did that. David Lynch did that. Claudia Cardinal just did that. Richard Chamberlain did that. Marianne Faithfull just did that. Brian Wilson did it. Diane Keaton, check. Robert Redford, check. Robert Benton. Roberton Benton.
Robert Benton. He was a director. He directed, Kramer versus Kramer. He directed one of my favorite movies called Bad Company. I got his picture there.
Let me pull that up. The picture of Robert Benton. There it is. Robert Benton. Okay, go.
He was a terrific director. Like I said, he did Kramer versus Kramer and a movie called Bad Company. He was Places in the Heart. He directed that, which is one of my favorite movies with Sally Field. Brilliant. He was good.
He was born September 29th, 1932 in Dallas, Texas. He died May 11th, 2025 at the age of 92 in New York City, New York. And I really liked Kramer versus Kramer. And a little quick story, who was supposed to play Meryl Streep's character in that movie? who was picked by Mr. Benton. And that was from Charlie's Angels, Kate Jackson, and from The Rookies. She could not do the film because of her contract with Charlie's Angels, so she quit the show. She was so pissed off that she couldn't do Kramer versus Kramer, and Meryl Streep got the iconic role. Everything happened for a reason, I think.
Meryl Streep played the perfect bitch. I mean, she was, but she is the Betty Davis of today, She's a great actress.
Zyberplex says, I'm surprised Nostalgic hasn't mentioned any nude scenes by actresses yet. Okay, well, I'm going to get to Mr. Gerard in just a minute, but there's another one you forgot, Al. Bjorn Anderson.
Okay, I've got his picture here. People, I'll show you, probably don't know who he is.
Well, I'll look him up while you're getting the picture.
I'll find it. Here's a before and when he got older.
Okay, let me look that up. Let me put that on the screen. I'm just looking his ass up. He's Swedish actor and musician.
He's Swedish, yes.
He died October 25th, 2025. Let me just see. I had good sources too. I can't believe I didn't see that. All right, here's Bjorn. Everybody is watching.
There he is.
Young and old.
When he's young on the left, and that's when he was older. And he was in one of my favorite movies called Death in Venice. I've got the DVD. You see right there.
He was born in Stockholm, Sweden. He was 70 when he died in Stockholm. Born to live and die in Stockholm, Sweden. Yep.
Wow.
Look at that hair when he got older. I think there was another picture. Hang on a second. I think it had.
Okay. I'll read about his death real quick. Let me see if there's a cause of death. He died sadly of cancer in the hospital in Stockholm, Sweden on October 25th, 2025 at the age of 70. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only picture. That's the only one I pulled. Yeah, that's him.
Okay, I just want to make sure we cover everybody that you wanted to talk about here. Now that we're at the end of the
show. I said, a lot of people. He didn't make a whole lot of movies, but this, Death in Venice was one of his first movies, and he became a pretty big star after that for a while.
Yeah. I got one more. For you, and this guy lived in Georgia when he died. Let me just pull up his information. This guy died December 26, 2025. Wow. He was about to turn 83 in just a couple of weeks when he passed away. Who do you think I'm talking about? Oh, and Joe says that looks like the Unabomber to your picture there. Hang on. That's a pretty good one there. That's a pretty good one there. No, Jean Marsh. Yeah, Jean Marsh died. I like Jean Marsh. I'm going to get her picture. That's. Thank you for mentioning that. Do you know who Jean Marsh was, Al?
If I see his picture, I might know, but not right on.
Sara knows. Sara knows. May not realize it, but
I need to see.
Well, she was. Are you familiar with the classic Twilight Zone? Did you watch that with your dad before he passed away, Sara?
Well, yeah, I watched growing up. Yeah, I've seen like every episode of Twilight Zone, of course. I mean, who do you think I am?
Well, Jean Marsh was in the very first episode filmed after the pilot, not in aired order, but in production order. She played a robot in The Lonely opposite Jack Warden. That's one of her roles. She was also in Jerry Anderson's UFO, among many other better known roles. And she was on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. For a long time, she was a regular co-host. I'm finding a picture right now. I have a great picture I want to show you of Jean Marsh. She died at the age of 90.
Wow.
Thank you so much, Zopperplex, for mentioning Jean Marsh. I would have kicked myself had I not covered her death. All right, I got that picture right here. You guys will know who she is, but she was in the first episode that introduced the character of Paul Foster and Jerry Anderson's UFO. I know her from that. I know her from Twilight Zone because I'm a sci-fi geek. But all right, here comes the photo. I'm uploading it.
Where's the picture?
It's coming right now. Jean Marsh. It's uploading.
Yeah.
Hang on, it's coming. It's loading. There's Jean Marsh. Marsh.
Ah, yes.
I know her. I recognize her.
I'll tell you a little bit about Jean. Thank you again, Zopperplex. That was a really good catch there. Okay, she's born July 1st, 1934, and she died April 13th, 2025 in London, England. Let me see. I'm curious if she ever had kids. Let me just look here. She was married to one of the Doctor Who doctors from 1955 to 1960 when they divorced, John Pertwee from Doctor Who. She was married to him. She died at the age of 90. Yeah, so she did so much work. She was a great actor, really good. Her first credited role, it's uncredited. She was a dancer. Okay, it doesn't matter. Let me just look for a credited role. Dancer in Sally's Dream. She played a dancer a lot. Anyway, well, that's Jean Marsh. So rest in peace, Jean Marsh. But 90 is a nice long life. Did a lot of work on the BBC over in England. All right, so you do recognize that face. My God, she was in the Walton. She was in 9 to 5, the TV show based on the movie Trapper John M.D. She did a lot of television work here when she moved. She was in Doctor Who in 1989 in several episodes, playing 3 different characters. All right, I don't want to go on and on about Jean Marsh, but rest in peace to Jean Marsh.
Definitely.
And now the last one I was going to talk. Oh, you put this picture up of us, Al.
Yeah. This was at Superman.
It's not showing up at my end. Hang on a sec.
You should probably pick up.
There we go.
There you go.
That's us at the screening of Superman by James Gunn.
Yes.
Yeah.
In July. We're not dead. Neither one. Yeah, we're not dead. But there's a picture that Al put up.
We're not dead yet. Yeah.
Not dead yet. So the final one, I saved one of the best for last, just for a Gen X perspective, I guess. This guy.
Welcome, Brooke. Welcome to Heaven's Gates, Brooke.
Gil Gerard. Gil Gerard. He lived in Georgia. This is the guy I was talking about. Hey, Brooke. I need my robotic malfunction back.
No, you don't.
But, there he is, and I thought I'd pulled up some info on him. Talk about Gil. Let me show you another picture.
I loved this show when I was a kid. He was awesome. He was just
that's cool. You've seen it. I didn't know you'd seen it before.
Hey, Chance, how old was he when he passed?
I just said he was just shy of his 83rd birthday. He was 82.
Okay, I didn't hear that.
But I'll tell you some more information. That'll be the last one we cover. Unless someone in the chat has someone that I forgot to say. And we've been going in chronological order, anyone who tuned in late, from January 2025, starting with one of the Osmonds.
Well, you didn't mention Roberta Flack. She did that song, Killing Me Softly with a Song.
Oh, and she did Whenever I Saw Your Face. That was She did great songs. Let's talk about her. Well, no, Gil. Let me just do Gil, then we'll get back to Roberta Flack. That's a good one, Al.
Yeah.
He was born in Little Rock, Arkansas on January 23rd, 1943. He died in Georgia, the state that we're in currently. And he's best known for playing Buck Rogers in the 25th Century. Let's see. He had gastric bypass surgery. He got really heavy in like the early 2000s, the late 1990s, and then he had surgery. I met him in 2006 in Tampa, Florida at Icon 1, a convention, and he couldn't have been nicer. He was really great with his fans. I have a picture with him somewhere on an old phone. You know who he's married to? One of his wives was Connie Selica. Actress Connie Selica from Believe It or Not, The Greatest American Hero. You know who Connie Selica is, Al and Sarah?
I do. I know who she is.
Maybe I do. I'd have to see her.
And she left Gil for John Tesh from Entertainment Tonight.
John Tesh, really? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, John Tesh. He's big in Germany, just like he's big in Germany, just like David Hasselhoff for some reason. Yeah. As a singer.
Yeah, well, Hasselhoff was cool. He danced on the Berlin Wall. I mean, that's pretty epic, okay?
Yeah, Gil Gerard was married a bunch of times. He was married to Connie from 79 to 87, then Bobby Leonard from 87 to 89, and then his final wife, Janet Gerard. He mostly did television commercials early on. Let's see what his big break was. Oh, guess what? He drove a taxi cab in New York City, and he studied drama by day, drove a taxi cab at night, and one day, Gil Gerard picked up a fare who showed a lively interest in the problems of unemployed actors. And before he left the cab, he told Gil Gerard to report in a few days to the set of Love Story, which was a movie being filmed on location in New York. And when Gil Gerard arrived on the set of Love Story, he was hired as an extra. Later that day, he was singled out for a bit part, but was not included in the finished cut of the film. Did you like that movie, Love Story, Al and Sarah? Did you see it, Sarah?
Yeah, I thought it was a great movie. I loved it. Yeah.
Says during the next few years, he did most of his acting in television commercials, almost 400 commercials, including a stint as a spokesman for the Ford Motor Company.
All right.
Cool.
And after small roles in the gay-themed film Some of My Best Friends Are in 1971 and the thriller Man on a Swing in 1974, Gil Gerard gained a prominent role in the daytime soap opera The Doctors for 2 years. You ever watch The Doctors, Al?
I did on NBC.
And he did the Hawaii Five-0. Anyway, I could go on and on and on. He was in Airport 77 as Lee Grant's youthful lover in that film, Universal's Airport 77. All right. And Buck Rogers in the 25th Century was released theatrically before it was a television, 6 months before it wound up on NBC on September 20th, 1979.
Right.
It was released theatrically, and it was by Glenn A. Larson. So rest in peace. Hiya, Buck. To Buck Rogers on TV. Real name, Gil Gerard.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, we can finish it with Roberta Flack. I always liked her.
Oh, yeah. Good one. I see. I already forgot. Roberta Flack. Oh, man. Tell us about Roberta Flack, Sarah and Al, while I pull up her information.
Al, take it away.
Well, she was she was a singer in the 70s, and she recorded so many good songs. Of course, Killing Me Softly was one of her big hits. And she also sang the song for the Clint Eastwood movie.
Which Clint Eastwood movie?
What was that movie? Good grief.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll look it up, buddy.
Yeah,
it's
look-
okay. I got her page. You just chill, man. Just
Yeah,
relax.
it was
It's
one.
okay.
It was a. I forget what movie was it. It was
I'm turning into you, Al. I do that a lot. Where I'm
kidding, softly. And then the other one was the first time ever I saw your face.
That's not the Clint Eastwood movie, is it?
It was from. I thought it's from a movie. It was used.
Oh, okay.
in the movie.
I was gonna say that's not the title of the movie. I mean,
No, that's not the name of the movie. That's the title of the song. Killing Me Softly with a Song.
That's
All
a good
right.
song.
It really is. She was awesome with that soft voice of hers.
Yeah,
All right,
play Misty for me. He got it right. Zopa got it right.
Play Misty for me.
Yeah, it's
Stop
Clint,
it,
the Clint Eastwood movie. Yeah.
Yeah, Roberta Flack was born on February 10th, 1937. She died on February 24th, 2025. I'll be damned. My list sucked, man. I left out some big heavy hitters.
Yeah. She was big.
Well, you said at the beginning of the show you couldn't say them all anyway.
We couldn't get them all anyway, but she was
It was
big.
a brutal year. 2025 was a brutal year for pop culture losses. It really was.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, I got a picture of Roberta for everybody. Nice picture of her right there. Roberta Flack.
She was great. I love Roberta Flack. Yeah.
Me too. Oh, let's see. She was
great voice.
She's from North Carolina, your home state, Al. She was born in
Yeah.
Black Mountain, North Carolina. Where's that? Do you know where Black Mountain is? Al?
It's up near Asheville, I think.
Okay, and she was born as Roberta Cleopatra Flack. And let's see, she was married to Steve Novose from 66 to 72. And that's it. So she was divorced in 72 and never remarried. And they divorced, so he didn't die or anything. Let me see what the cause of death was. It could have just been old age, but let's see.
Yeah.
I think it was 100% death. I think everybody died from death.
It's true.
Yes, yes, it is.
Oh, cardiac arrest. She died of cardiac arrest on February 24th, 2025. On her way to a hospital in Manhattan, New York. She was 88 when she expired.
Oh, wow.
Terrible. Oh, my God. Let me just
I don't
look
know.
at
The first time ever I saw your face, I had that song on my jukebox, but that's just a great song.
Oh, she
Jukebox?
had so
That's
many great
awesome.
songs.
Yeah.
First time ever, Killing Me Softly with his song. You mentioned that. Feel Like Making Love.
Yep.
Which was
That
done
was
by
a good-
Bad Company. I love the Bad Company version of that. It might not be the same version. I'm trying to
not the
think.
same- it's not the same song.
title, but yeah, it's not. It's not the same tempo at all, and the same same different lyrics. The Closer I Get to You, remember that?
Yes.
Where is the love? I'm not
Yeah.
gonna try to sing. I'm off key, but yeah, Where is the love? That's a great one. Oh my God! Tonight I Celebrate My Love. What a great duet that was. Oh,
She had a string of hits. I mean, they were good.
oh my God! What a beautiful lady.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Oh, sorry, family show. That is a tough loss when you see that beautiful face.
Yeah.
Oh my God. For real.
And every time when I saw her on television or she seemed like the nicest person. I've never met her, of course, but she seemed like she would be just the nicest person to be around. Yeah.
Yeah. It seemed like a gem.
I did talk about Yeah, I think we talked about no, we didn't. The Wire actor, Mickey Lee, James Ransone, the Wire actor, Mickey Lee from Big Brother. I don't really count reality shows, no offense.
I don't remember that.
From Duck Dynasty. So, and what's her face from the cooking show died at 55 with the weird hair.
Yeah, well, she's cool though.
Yeah, she was epic. So there are exceptions to the no reality show rule. Wow. All right. Well, I want to give a couple shout outs. Shout out to Mikey. I don't know what happened to Mikey. Mikey was supposed to be here, but you know what? We probably would have been going 6 hours had he been here. We've gone 3.5.
Yeah, he does. He does like to chat a lot.
We love him. We're not knocking him behind his back. That's cowardly.
Mikey's a sweetheart. Yeah, but he does like to talk.
Yeah, no doubt. So I want to also say thanks to producer Natalie. She was not here. She's in New York City with her best friend, and she sent me a couple shots from New York. And she's on her way to Thailand right now to visit her mother.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, and she's taking her mom on a safari in South Africa. She's going to Japan. She's going to be back in a few weeks, but yeah, she's doing a lot of traveling right now. And cool. I'm excited because I'm going to be working on something I can't talk about, a movie for multiple days. It's going to be really cool. I got these cool costumes, 4 costumes. Can't wait.
Right. I can't wait to get my pictures.
Pictures?
Yes, you send me all your food pictures and whatever else.
I quit doing that because I thought it was kind of lame. If you want me to keep
I
sending
like
them,
it. I keep telling you I like it.
I
like it.
If anyone in the business, like production companies, I don't send any confidential shit. All I take pictures of is food. That's it for Sara.
I love seeing his food that he gets to eat.
Yes.
I always think the craft tables are just as important as anything else because you got to feed the crew and actors.
But Natalie did want me to wish the audience of the Nostalgic Podblast and your audience, Sara, and yours, Al, a very happy new year. This is producer Natalie in an approved picture. And here's Natalie. Here's Natalie in New York City with her best friend from the other day. Oh, let me change the shots. The camera angle, rather. Okay. What? No, I messed up again. There. Nope. There we go. So Natalie wishes everyone, hope you had a great Christmas and a very, very happy New Year. And she sent me some cool pictures from New York. I thought I pulled it up. Oh, I didn't. I got to convert them. Hang on. Let me. I do want to show some cool shots she sent from New York just a moment ago while I was live. Let me find. I got to convert them to a damn JPEG because they're from a phone. Inside baseball, as Sara knows, and anyone that uses StreamYard like Al knows, for some reason, pictures from a phone, you have to convert them to a JPEG, right?
Yes.
It's ridiculous.
I maybe because you guys both have Apple phones, so I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that with my phone. It's an Android. I never heard of that.
It's so annoying.
It automatically.
But photos on my phone, on your phone, you can just transfer over to your computer easy.
Yeah.
I do it all the time.
Well, I take all my stuff off my phone and put it up on the StreamYard. I don't really use my computer because it's not that great.
Yeah.
But I don't have those issues because I have Android. See, Android is a superior product.
The only other phone I've had other than an iPhone was a BlackBerry, and I went from that to an iPhone, and I've never had nothing but an iPhone since.
Oh,
you never had anything but an iPhone. I'll be doggone.
I don't know. It's just what works for me.
Okay, here come the pictures. It'll be worth the wait.
Awesome.
She sent some lovely shots from New York. It's been snowing up there, as Al, you mentioned before the show began backstage. It's been, or on the phone, I can't remember, but you were telling me how it's been really snowy in New York City.
Up there. Yeah.
Okay, hang on. They're all
out here.
And it's 75 in Atlanta today. Yeah.
I loved it. I wanted to get on my mountain bike. I did yesterday. I got some exercise in and I hit the gym, but I wanted to today, but I had to do show prep for the Podblast. Okay, here come the pictures. Woo! I think the Rob Reiner case is the weirdest death of 2025, the weirdest and most tragic celebrity death.
I'm going to be interested
I don't think it's weird. I just think it's very sad.
I think it's weird and sad. I mean, anytime you have like a child doing that to both parents. What were you saying, Sara? The trial? Is that what you're gonna say?
Yes, I'm looking forward to hearing about the trial and what comes out in the trial and stuff, because it's just I mean, that's really if he did the thing, it's really extreme to do that, right? So what are all the things that led up to it and all that? It's going to be interesting to find out, because right now all we can do is really speculate, and that's really kind of not fair either. So
drugs, it's going to be it's a mess. It's a definite mess.
Well, they
there.
got that trial coming up, and Luigi, remember him? He shot the guy from United Healthcare.
Now they're already the expert lawyers are already coming up with the defense for him.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be an insanity defense, but like you said, Sarah, the trial will be interesting if there'll be cameras in the court for the Robert
I
Reiner.
hope they put cameras in there for both of them.
They don't have a death penalty in California, but in extreme cases, I think they might.
Well, I mean, we do still have it. It's just nobody enforces it anymore. So
right,
as far as I know.
Yeah, that goes back to the. Well, how come the Manson clan never? How come Manson was never put to put to death?
I don't know. I think a lot of people
they considered him insane.
It could be. Yeah. I know one of his lackeys, one of the chicks, they got out, and I don't know whatever happened to them. It was one of the younger ones that got arrested with them. I forget her name, but I wonder what happened to her too.
No.
There better be cameras in the courtroom because I'm a voyeur. No, it would be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah,
I think they will put cameras in there because it's such a high profile case.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Then they're gonna have every documentary about it. It's gonna be yay! It'll never stop.
Okay, I have the pictures from Natalie's New York City trip. She's probably on a plane right now going to Thailand. These are all right. She said it was okay to show these. Oh, let me reduce our camera shot. Why can't I ever do this right?
I think snow is very pretty as long as it's somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've had some hardcore weather out here.
Look at that beautiful shot.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Hudson, are you there, Joe Gutfeld? He sees that all the time. He lives up there.
But I like movies with snow, and I like movies with trains. So, but
yeah, I think that's beautiful. And let me see.
It's very pretty.
Another one of buildings. I don't know why I have to convert it because it's from my iPhone.
Thanks, Dan.
I guess I can show it next week. But it was a really nice shot that she sent me. Hell, I can't find it right now. But yeah, we miss you, producer. So come back safe. We'll see. And she had a good time.
Danny says that California abolished the death penalty.
Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, so I don't keep up on all that. Anyways, they all said that it was like cheaper to keep people in prison for life than to execute them. I'm like, I don't math, so I don't know.
Yeah, there's this comment right there. And Zupperplex said the Supreme Court of California declared the death penalty unconstitutional at the time of the Manson trial in 1969 and 1970, right? I guess the trial was 1970. Helter Skelter, what a crazy book that is. I mean, what a horrible, I don't know why I mentioned it. I'm not trying to get macabre and morbid. We're starting a new year, starting fresh and clean, 2026, right?
Well, did you see that movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Parts of it by Quentin Tarantino. Yes, and it covered that, didn't it? Did it
about the Manson, yeah. But in the movie, Manson went to the wrong house, and Sharon Tate and the people were not killed. That's how the movie ends.
Wow.
Spoiler. It was done from a different perspective, I suppose.
Oh gosh, Keebler saying I didn't let Sarah talk enough.
Well, that's okay. We all know what I sound like. I've been really sick, so this has been an endurance test for me. Yeah.
And hey to UFO man. Well, thanks to everybody. I guess we'll sign off. I want to thank Al. I want to thank Sarah. I'm sure both of you have to go to the bathroom by now. I've gone to the bathroom 3 times.
I'm fine. My dog's got to go pee again, but
I got to get the birds. That's what I got to do. So
all right. Well, I really appreciate you. And where can people find your channel? Sarah, go first, please, and let us know if you're doing anything for New Year's Eve.
Okay. My flock is everywhere. On YouTube, and we're not doing a hours long New Year's Eve to New Year's Day thing. This year we're just going to do a New Year's Day because this will probably be the last. Hopefully, New Year I'll be here with my family because I'm moving to Minnesota to go live with Tim, UFO man there. So I'm gonna be kind of busy. I plan to stay here and be with the fam, and then we will be live on New Year's Day. So if people who are normally on the show want on again, please contact Snarky and I, so we will make a list and we'll check it twice and we'll make sure everybody gets on, even if you're naughty or nice. Okay.
You're gonna send me an invite?
Yes, if you would like one, Al, you are more than welcome to attend. We're gonna overbook it, so everybody will have to take turns because some people can't stay forever and some people can stay longer. So we always overbook on our Thursdays, and so yeah, it should be great. It'll be, some of us will still be hungover from the night before. I will not be, yay. But it's gonna be great. So definitely, check it out, and Al, I got your number now, so I can send it to you directly. It'd be good.
Yes.
And you can find me at Al's Place on YouTube, and on Twitch, it's Movie Albert.
No, Al, do it right. Hold up your sign. What's wrong with you, sir?
My little pad. Hang on a second.
Yeah.
That?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, YouTube, Al's Place, Twitch, Movie Albert, Facebook, Film and Movie Enthusiast, and I'm on Letterboxd, where I review movies.
You didn't mention on there your hit TikTok, sir.
Oh, well, I'm on TikTok too as Movie Albert. That's just not on there. Yeah. If you if you're a TikTok fan of Movie Albert on TikTok, I have 1,200 followers on TikTok.
Thank you.
That's it right there.
And you're teaching me the tricks to TikTok. You said always post on the weekend. You'll get the most traction. I haven't been doing that. I've been posting during the week, and I've only got like 6 followers.
You get more viewers on TikTok if you post from Friday night to Sunday, because a lot of people are on TikTok live on the weekends more so than during the week. So, anyways,
yes, Tim. The answer to your question is yes. I said that I'm moving with you. Yes, I'm moving in with you. Okay, I said that.
I gotta give Esmeralda one of them wrenches. I thought I did that.
Laugh out loud.
Can you do that, Sarah? You're a mod. Can you make Esmeralda a wrench?
No, you gotta do that. It's your channel. Yeah.
Right. Well, let me do that before I forget.
Okay.
Oh, that's not what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, I appreciate everything. I'm going to sign off and listen. Oh, someone said, "Holy poop, Al."
Oh, Jennifer.
Yeah, I saw that. Thanks, Jennifer.
Keebler for throwing the links. And Keebler, if you could do another round of the links, I appreciate it. And I'm up for renewal with our friends at Remind Magazine, so I don't need to do a spot with them tonight. So no worries there. But if you would just please link Sarah's and Al's in the chat, I'd much appreciate it, so that people can subscribe to their channels.
Yes.
Keebler, if she did, she dropped everybody's links in everybody's chat. So Keebler is on the ball. She's epic like that. So yeah.
Good. Any final thoughts? I'm stalling while I try to give Esmeralda a wrench.
You can always give it to her afterwards, too, Chance. You don't have
now,
to.
Everybody have a great New Year, and thanks for watching.
Yeah.
For 3 hours and 41 minutes.
Yeah, it's always a little long there. Crazy. Sorry about that. Let me
well, I didn't have anything else to do anyway, so
there we go. Esmeralda, I see her. Let me.
Thanks, Keebler.
Esmeralda, I hope you're safe when your journeys. Oh, you have a wrench, Esmeralda. You've got one. It didn't show up in the StreamYard thing.
She's been to all the chests, probably Al's as well.
Yeah.
So she might be in Al's without a wrench. Nobody seems to have a wrench in Al's.
Thank you, Zopperplex. Thanks to everyone who tuned in. Thanks to Tracy, who was here earlier. K Moon, all the people that popped in, K Moonin and many others. So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, love you back. There's that wrench. I see it now. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Catch you later. Don't let the dragons get you. I'm going to put the 2 backstage, and I'm just going to wish everybody a very safe and happy 2026. I may do a New Year's Eve or a New Year's Day. If Sarah invites me, I'll pop on to hers New Year's Day. If I'm home, I should be. But I really appreciate everyone who popped in. I want to thank Esmeralda. I want to thank Keebler, everybody. And as I like to say every time I do a Podblast, be safe and don't let no dragons get you. And be glad that you're alive. Oh, what the hell? It put everybody back up when I switched. This is so crazy. Don't let any dragons get you. Be safe. And stay tuned, because Donnie Osmond's going to have an official YouTube channel with clips from the Donnie Marie Show. I'm going to play for one last time one of his clips. I like to play. Celebrate being alive. Celebrate the new year 2026. And stay good.
Slipping away, isn't it a pity? Didn't find time cold.
Ready or not, gonna make it to the city. This is the night to go to the celebrity ball.
I just want to celebrate another day of heaven. I just want to celebrate another day of life. Had my hands on a dollar bill, and the dollar bill blew away.
But the sun is shining down on me, and it's here to stay, yeah, yeah.
So I'm telling you, I just want to celebrate, yeah, yeah. Another day of living, yeah. I just want to celebrate another day of life.
That's it. That's it. Remember those that passed and be glad that you're alive. And also, be good to your fellow man. We'll see you next time on the Podblast. Good night, everybody.
Get ready to rewind time.
This is the Nostalgic Podblast. Let's go!
On in the air, we're taking it back. Old school vibes on a brand new track. Toys, comics, birthdays and laughs. Chances serving up the golden pass. Let's blast back. Feel the glow from 16mm to Nintendo. Trivia clips and collectibles to the Nostalgic Podblast. Coming through. Yeah, on nostalgia, memories ring. Comic books, laughs, it's a vintage thing. Let's go. From famous death to legends born, video games and plastic yarns. Chance got the stories, the guests, the flair. Old interviews, rich retro wear. Let's blast back. Feel the glow from 16mm to Nintendo. Trivia clips and collectibles to the Nostalgic Podblast. Coming through, yeah. Comic books are my thing. Give me the collectibles. We've got the knowledge, the clips, and the laughs. This is the Nostalgic Podblast. Subscribe and blast
Here comes an Easter egg. Ooh.
Somebody loves her ribbons. New ribbons.